How's it going? How are we all doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Monday. We are back once again with some more Chrono... I almost said Trigger. I almost said Chrono Trigger. We are listening to Chrono Trigger music, but we are in fact playing Chrono Cross, and it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So today should be a good day, and I hope that you are excited for it. So welcome on in. First and foremost, if you can still hear me, Rem, thank you so much for the raid tonight. I hope that y'all had a fantastic time. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Rem. Thank you for coming in. I hope that the cat is not too... it's not going to be too chaotic for you to deal with your cat, so best of luck with that. But welcome on in, everybody. How's it going tonight? Chris got the first. His name is Drew. He's the big boss. He'll unearth the secrets of Chrono Cross. Well, I think tonight may be a big night for uncovering some secrets, so we will see how it goes. And thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Rem's cat is very chaos. I can understand that. Anya is pretty chaotic herself, so I get that. Although she's being sweet now. You see, she's just laying up in her cat bed. Zinnia's in a bed behind me, too. You just can't see her, but... yeah, she's a bit chaotic at times. How's it going, Demonic? Thank you as well for coming in. Thanks for popping by on the raid. It is much appreciated. I hope you are well. Thank you for dropping in. Dragoon Knight as well. Hello. Almost got the first. I gotta say, there were like 4 of y'all who were there right at the beginning, and Chris did manage to get it this time. It seemed like he was prepped and ready to go for it. So, but I hope you're doing well tonight, Dragoon Knight. It's always a pleasure seeing you. Hope you had a great day today. Welcome. Also, how's it going tonight? Mr. Shark and Red, pleasure seeing both of you. No fire cape tonight, Shark, but yeah, thanks to your link, I did get to reminisce in my sadness when I didn't get it on stream, which I got off stream, but yeah, on stream it was unfortunate. Haru, enjoy the Fortnite. Best of luck to you. I don't even know much about what's going on with Fortnite right now. Like, are the maps changing? Are the characters changing? Mechanics changing? Or is it mostly the same as it has been? I know they made a mode where you don't have to build, but I don't even know when that was added. That's like the last thing I heard about, but I don't really know what they've done since then. Also, thank you, Takato, for coming on the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I did hear that, by the way, but first, hello, Dom. What's going on? Hello, and Shark, thank you for gifting the sub to Dom. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, Shark. What's going on? I am here, ready to play some Chrono Cross. Should be nice, should be fun, and we'll see how it goes. Also, I will give the cats a treat here momentarily, Shark. I will wake him up and give him a treat, I suppose. Also, Demonic, you said this is the best you felt in about a week energy-wise. Good for you! Makes you think I had something that drained my energy. Can you figure out what that might be? Hopefully, you don't get too drained for your energy this week. I'm back to work tomorrow. I've got stuff on my plate that I don't think it'll be too stressful. Just work to get done. So I hope it goes well tomorrow. I did not get a whole lot of sleep last night, unfortunately. So I'll be pretty tired. I don't even know how long I'll go tonight, but hoping I get off to a good start on my week. So also not even sub to your boyfriend. Oh, we're just friends. A sub for Dom if I had a nickel. Oh my god. Also, what's going on, Common? Digimon World DS. I liked that game. Heck yeah! Well, there you go. Looks like Rem was playing it tonight. How you doing tonight, Common? Hope you're well. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you so much. J Crew as well. Welcome back. How has the day been? I hope you are well. Welcome. We're gonna get more into Chrono Cross tonight. Should be fun. Who likes a stew and a good brew? Hi, Drew. Probably the one reason I follow you is because you know jack shit about Fortnite. Let's keep it going. Yeah, it's not something I think you'll ever see me stream, Alex. And I mean, for those who want to play it, I mean, well, more power to them. I won't shit on that. But I've played it before. But God, I I mean, it was so long ago. I don't even know what the game. Yeah, what's going on in the game these days. So I just remember that they had removed a mode. Like they made a mode where they made it where you didn't have to build, because I think people didn't like that part of the game. So also get some good sleep, Demonic. Take care. Yep, that's Anya up there, Takato. We'll go look them up. But Drew, if you're single now, does this mean we're on for Vegas this New Year's? Well, that's an interesting idea, Shark. But I don't think my girlfriend would like that much. I don't think she'd be she'd be about that too much. We lost. Thanks, Drew. Well, what did I do wrong? I wish you luck. I mean, what? I can't hop in there and start carrying you myself, Haru. Also, look at the new heart emote, Zooey. There's the Zooey C heart. I like it. I like your prefix too. Zooey C is a nice one. I actually didn't know how it would handle the underscores in emotes, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because I know of other people who have had underscores like that, and I should have already known that. I miss when the stream was good. Oh my god. Yeah, Shark posted this link in Discord. Okay, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but just to give you an idea here. I mean, this was my stream 5.5 years ago. I mean, look at me. Fucking infant playing League of Legends in Discord with the HyperX headset on, ready to play League and play copyright music all stream. That was what was going on 5 years ago, though. Also, fun fact, my name was Mr. the D-Train at this time still, of course. And, yeah, it was an interesting time. I'm glad that I'm not at that point in my life anymore, but yeah, that was, lots happened since then, of course, so. But yeah, back when the stream was good. Drew is only single in the sense that he was double, but he's since eliminated his evil twin. Rip Drew A. Drew C is on the horizon. I better watch out then, Chris. I don't want to get usurped by Drew C wherever they're at. Real talk for the high master. I spent 2 good minutes trying to look up how stew is spelled. I couldn't remember. Really? Well, I guess you could spell it different ways. You could. There's the name Stu, S-T-U. You could spell it like that. I don't know how else I would spell it though, frankly. But I think those are the 2 stews that I'm aware of. I miss Fetus Drew. Stubby. Stubby. Stooby. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Stooby. That makes sense because of the context of what we were just talking about. Oh goodness. Anyway, so as I've said, we are playing Chrono Cross tonight. I feel like we left off on a pretty big moment. I think we're gonna learn some pretty important story things here pretty quickly once we get booted back into the game. We were at the Dead Sea when we ended our stream, and we were right at the center of it in what looked like, I described it as it looked like Shinra Tower, but like a big kind of mall type of place, multiple floors, these like glass elevators. Felt a little out of place. And so how did this all end up here? What's going on? A lot of unknowns. I don't know what the hell is going on in this place. But we did see something pretty interesting. And it was a record about Lavos. Lavos, of course, if you've played Chrono Trigger before, is a very, very familiar name. And it's one of the first times, it's not the first time, but it's one of the first times that seems to really be truly linking Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger to each other. There are other characters who have been mentioned before, Luca being one of them. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe it's the same one. I don't know. But this Lavos entry seemed pretty convincing to me that it is the same Lavos that was described in Chrono Trigger, and that was, you know, a main antagonist in Chrono Trigger. So I'm very excited to learn a little bit more about the place that we're in now, get some more story, and I mean, we'll see what happens. So, yeah, stay tuned. It'll be fun. Should be a good time. Also, what's up, Solstice? When is Drew gonna play some Mortuary Assistant? No, fuck that. I heard Dustin has said this before, and I heard him say this tonight as well. He said, I don't play these for myself. I play it for the content because people want to watch me play it, but I hate them. And I hate them, but also I'm not going to play it for the fucking content, okay? That game can fuck right off. Although I've watched a couple playthroughs of it, so I probably wouldn't be quite as startled by the things that happen. But no, never. Probably never. I mean, it would take a lot for me to stream that game. If you haven't seen Mortuary Assistant before, it's fucked up, frankly. But it is fun to watch people play it. So I just don't want to be the one playing it myself, frankly. Also, I do hope you're doing well today, Zooey. Like I said, yeah, I do like that emote. I hope you're doing well today. You kept trying to look it up as Stu. Oh, yeah, like that. Exactly. And what's up, Scythe? Hey, sexy at Bulge. Oh, hey, Scythe. Oh, goodness. Well, at least Shark knew you were talking to him, huh? Also, Druid, play that one league character with the gun and really long range. Yeah, that was Jin. I like Jin a lot. He was really fun. When I played ADC, back when I played League, I played him. I played Draven a lot, and then I played a lot of Lucian as well. I liked him. But my all-time favorite League character was Lee Sin in the jungle. And I felt like I was good enough at him that I could, I could carry like a gold, maybe a platinum game as Lee Sin, but never good enough where I could, I was never that good at League. But when I played a lot, that's about where I was at, I would say. Was like high gold, low plat level Lee Sin is what I would say. So, not amazing, but not total ass, I guess. Also, Alex, you probably already told us, but are you planning on playing Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion? I can't wait. Comes out next week. I will absolutely play it, Alex. I loved Final Fantasy VII. I would love to see Crisis Core. I'd love to see Dirge of Cerberus. I'd love to see all of the different FF7 things. When that happens, though, I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a few folks who are going to be streaming it, and I'm going to try to avoid watching it because I don't want to get spoiled on Crisis Core. I know it's been out for a long time, but I don't know anything really about the story. Just little bits and pieces. So yeah, I'll absolutely play it. I just don't know when. So, but it's on my radar, that's for sure. So, yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun, though. Come with Vizzy. Maybe we'll do an IRL stream where you're a mortuary assistant. I hope it's not gonna go down like it does in the game, though, Shark. You fucking leave me there, and there's some, demonic possessed bodies there, and like things coming out to fuck me up. Hopefully that part will be absent from the mortuary assistant time. Shark, stop planning your days in chat. JK, please continue. Funny enough, Jin's range is barely above average. His auto attack range is. I guess you get like a rapid fire cannon, then you can aim a little bit longer. I guess his W and his R are really just the long range things. Just kind of like how Drew is barely an above average streamer. Thank you, true. League of Draven, I wonder how toxic Infant Drew is. Common, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Common, okay? I was a little toxic, okay? I wasn't so toxic. I would never use a word to call somebody that is derogatory. I mean, I would call people like fucking idiots, of course, or I'd like send the little question mark pings at people when they did stupid shit. But usually, I don't know. I feel like I mostly contained it and just like got upset behind my own, monitor and didn't usually let it out. But yeah, when I played League, I definitely had. It was primarily like the passive aggressive shit, like those question marks. That is what I did in League. And then usually I did it like jokingly with some friends, because we would do something which we affectionately called salty customs, where you can play League against other people, or if you have a big enough group of people, you can just do pre-made matches against each other. And that was when it really came out. So, but I mean, it was all good fun, but people did go to bed salty after that. So what can I say? What can I say? Getting ready for bed soon. Hope your week goes well. I hope yours goes well too, Zooey. Take care. Have a good one. Crisis Core is my new aesthetic. Crisis Core more like FF7 Snore. Hey! I like Crisis Core. Came out on PSP in 2004, but the remake remaster on PS5 PC coming out next week. Since I never played the OG, I can't let this pass. Yeah, I hadn't either, as you know. But I'm excited. Alex, you said people said Dirge is mediocre. Hannah liked Dirge of Cerberus, though, didn't she? Or did she end up stating a different opinion? Because I thought she was liking it, as far as I could tell. I know it's not like Final Fantasy, but it's, spin-off and has characters that are from it. Like, I think it's primarily like a Vincent-centric story, but Draven has 600 range and Jin is 550. Who has the longest? Is it still Caitlyn, Scythe? If you want Honda, we could hang out in Gettysburg for a night or go to the White Lady Lake. What'd I come back to? Just me talking about me being toxic in League, that's all. Also, what's going on today? Doc Cobran and Adam. Pleasure to see you. Hey, Drake. Drew, even. How are you today? Welcome. How are you today? I hope you've had a good one. Thanks for coming on by. And Adam as well, good evening to you. Did you have a good day today? I hope it was. There's also the 7 atmospheres of... I'm sorry, I'm confused. At level 1, it's okay to Felius without considering abilities or items. Yeah. Chill stream, let's just go to sleep. Alright, it's sleep time. Oh yeah, I gotta give the cats treats. I've been forgetting. I've just been too busy talking. Thank you for the D's nuts. I had a pretty good day too. I was down in Boulder, so it's about like an hour drive for me. I was with Skylar and with a couple of our other friends and playing some Magic, which we hadn't done in person in quite a while. So it was fun to meet up today. And unlike really any other time that we've played Magic and Paper together, all 4 of us won 1 game. That doesn't ever really happen. Usually someone will take a couple, someone will go home without a win. But today, each one of us won a single game of Magic, which was kind of fun. I think in general people enjoy themselves, and yeah, I was happy that I went. It was fun. But I did get up kind of early to go drive down there. So if I crash at like 1 a.m., forgive me, because I might. But we'll see. Kyra, happy work lurk. It is, yeah. It's a Critical Role Pride shirt. Which, by the way, Ganny, I did see. I did see your message, and I appreciated it. Because yeah, it was the praising the flag. You're like, oh yeah, see you do, because I get your shirt. I was like, yeah, exactly. Hannah put up through Zelda on CDI. She's not human. That's fair. Hannah's too positive. She likes everything she plays. I can't let her positivity guide my wallet, or I'd go broke buying everything. I sometimes feel like I do that, but it's not because I'm trying to like sugarcoat it, but I know people love their games, and when I play a game that someone loves, I don't want to just come in and be like this game is bad. I hate using super objective phrases like that. I'd rather say this is something about the game that I didn't care for. But hey, I thought this part was cool, or this part was creative. So even when I'm talking about a game that I really didn't enjoy streaming, or just didn't like, you know, I try to frame it in a way that doesn't come across as like your game sucks, because I just think people who are like that are annoying, frankly. Except for Homa, did I say Homa? Except for Soma, you fucking hated Soma. Yeah, I did despise streaming Soma. But Soma is also like critically acclaimed. People love it. The story was intriguing, but I hated the gameplay. I could not fucking stand it. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. But the story was intriguing, and again, people like it, so but I didn't. Also, Dylan, thank you for the host. What's going on? Past week hasn't been too great. Felt super fucking tired and empty. Well, I'm sorry to hear that the past week wasn't too great. Of course, I hope that next week was better, man. I hope next week is better. Yeah, just ain't my thing. Exactly. Sea of Stars coming in 2023. What's up, Levy Crows? How you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Are you excited? 2023 coming up pretty soon now, which pretty wild. Looking forward to some things coming out in 2023. I'm so dying that you broke a chair. Yeah, I did. Yeah, back in the olden days. Not this chair, but a different one. I appreciate your capacity to differentiate. I dislike this game versus the game is horrible. Also, don't enjoy people that talk in absolutes. It's just like, I don't know. It's so close-minded to me. I mean, it's just like, people have different tastes, and that's okay. People have different things they're going to enjoy, and that's okay. And just because you feel a way about something doesn't mean that it's the right way to feel about something, or it's objectively correct. And, I mean, even if it's just like and I know a lot of people, when they say something like, you know, this game's the worst, most of the time they don't actually mean like, oh, this is the worst game ever. You know, most of the time they're not trying to make a super objective phrase like that, but it still can come across that way, and you never really know. Maybe someone is being a little bit boneheaded about it, so I always try to do my best to frame it in that way, even when I'm upset. Or, you know, have a very strong feeling about something that I played. You're hype! Very similar to Chrono Trigger. Well, we, of course, have been talking a lot about Chrono Trigger because we're playing Chrono Cross right now, which has been great. When people start saying absolutes, that's when the misinformation starts spreading. Absolutely. Huh? Damn, that statement is mature as fuck. No game is objectively bad except Skyward Sword. But other than that, to each their own. Hey, you know what, Alex? You know what that means, though? That means you're not saying the CDI games are objectively bad. So I call that a win. I still haven't played those yet, but we'll see. See, now people are going to start thinking we're dating Shark. What about Sonic 06? I still haven't played it yet, but we will see. We will see what that's all about. Eventually, we'll play some Sonic games. The only episode I'm interested in is 70 Proof. But anyways, about Twilight Princess. Hey, you and Haru on the same page. No game is objectively bad except Twilight Princess and Mario 64. Yeah, you know. Two of my faves. Anyway, I'm going to give these cats treats because Shark redeemed that a while ago. And then we are going to go ahead and swap over to some Chrono Cross. Like I said, we're into some big story stuff, I think. We've got a few random encounters that we'll probably do first. But for now, 2 treats. Uncle Shark giving him 2 treats. All right. Well, we'll give him 2. So, what do you mean? I redeemed it just now. All right, let me give him some treats. I'll be back. All right, two treats each. Bro, are you trolling? Okay, fine, right here. I was gonna give it to her in her bed, but she decided not to go up there, so. The sleepy babies indeed. One possible way to maybe talk about what you dislike is maybe compare aspects of the work to how those aspects were in games you preferred more, although even then they can get real negative if gone in a certain direction. I didn't add Joel yet. I need a link for it. I haven't been searching out any BTTV emotes, but if you link it to me, I'll add it. Give him the whole bag? Oh, God. Yeah, that'd be something. Anyway, let's swap to Chrono Cross, and yes, I think that's a good idea, Dylan. You can kind of compare to things you like, but yeah, as long as you don't shit on it too much, frankly. If Minokado was Mr. Chicken, Animatic Shark is Mr. Shark, and Drew is Mr. Cat, what does that make me? What would you like that to make you? Mr. Football. No. Your whole personality is not that. But what would you want it to be? Whatever you want it to be, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this emote. Alright, there you go. Congratulations, you've got Joel. You got Bunny Mod. Dummy Mommy. I think she would probably shoot that one down. Anyway, Chrono Cross time. Let's go. Wow, that was about to play a lot of music at once. Look at that guitar time, though. Oh my goodness. It's so Christmassy, too. Aruba, Jamaica. I know where you're going with this. Okay, so one thing that Dylan said was about you could try to compare games to other ones that I've played. So I sometimes do that. Like, for instance, when I was describing Jak 2 as a game that I didn't particularly care for, I referenced back to Jak 1, where it's like, in terms of gameplay, I like games like Jak 1 more than I like games like Jak 2. Jak 3, I think, executed the formula for Jak 2. You know, in my opinion, it you know, did a better job with it. I found the missions to be more tolerable. I found the driving to be still kind of a little bit rough, but better. Yeah. So anyway, so I do kind of do that a little bit, I guess. Ooh, almost the VIP badge. There you go. There you go. I feel like I really play games I don't enjoy because at this point, I just kind of know what games I like to play, and if I'm not enjoying it, I don't play it for long. I think that's fine. I like to stream the full thing as long as I'm not putting myself through too much fucking torture, because I want to try to give it a chance, you know? And even if I didn't love it, at least I got to experience it, and I feel like streaming helps me do that. Because there's probably some games that I would have quit if I wasn't streaming it because I just would have lacked the conviction to keep going. I would have swapped to something else. You know, a lot of possibilities. So, I was just watching the cinematic because I wanted to see if anything jumped out at me. And I'm kind of digging it. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, you added it, Chris. What is true? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, DK64, I was too harsh on it when I made my tier list during the charity stream. But, yeah, I could not imagine collecting everything in that game. That would be outrageous. All those damn bananas having to switch Kongs to go back and get them. Fuck that. I missed that one stream that we don't talk about? Yeah, that one did get deleted. Yeah, that one did get deleted. Okay, so here we are. We are in the center of the Dead Sea. Of course, we have been using Lynx. Lynx is currently the leader of the party. It's actually us inside of Lynx's body. I've swapped around through a few of the party members, but I really think Irene's is a super good character. We also just got a couple really powerful water elements for her. We got Deluge twice, which was a rare drop that we got towards the end. Level 6 offensive, multi-target move. Seems great. So I'm going to definitely keep her in for a bit. Harley, I also enjoy having the her magic ability as well. Because I feel like for Lynx, he's going to do great for physical damage. I feel like Lynx and Harley, just because they're both black innates, have, you know, some nice synergy there. And then either of them, I've also set them up with some abilities for like setting up Irene's. So for now, I think I'm going to keep going with this party, but you'll definitely see me swap it around a bit today. Because there are other characters that I've been really enjoying that I'll throw in. A few in particular. Like, I really liked Radius, but we'll see. I think with highlighting specific aspects with those comparisons, you can use that as a way to limit how negative you are towards something and just avoiding just bluntly saying it's shit. Yeah, which I don't like to do. You don't like Chrono Cross that much, but this is one of the best interests in any video game ever. I really do enjoy it a lot. As a massive DKC Trilogy on SNES fan, I can't put into words how much DK64 let me down, but I won't bog y'all down with it. It's all good. He has no style. He has no grace. This Drooby Kong has a funny face. He can stream things when he needs to and put sunglasses on just for you. Huh. I see there's a Chris one too. I've seen this copy pasta before. The Bullet too. I am playing this on PC, yeah. I've got a mod on here to help with some of the frame rate issues that this port has on PC. But that's the only thing that I've done differently. Where do we need to go? I think we already went through that way. And I believe it was just a dead end here. But I'm going to go back just to be thorough. I think all we really had to do was, if there were more items to farm from yeah. There's a couple enemies in a room coming up that are really useful because you can capture their elements because they choreograph and tell you what it's going to be. But it's not all of them that they use, I think. So I might have already captured all the ones that I can, but it's this room here. And then there was another place I wanted to go back to. Or maybe it's just forward. I have played Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that game is wild. The dumb one, too. Is EK64 just one of those games that are on the definite never 100% this list? Probably. Unless I played with, like, a mod that made swapping Kongs way easier. Like, if you could just do it by pressing something on the D-pad or, like, pressing select or something, yeah, I would do it. I just wanted to run into a couple of these and just see if they happen to have any of the other moves that I need. I've never seen Suck Blood before. I'm going to fast forward these animations. But I believe I have Inferno. I have a white one that I can grab, something beam. Let me pull it up here really quick, because I don't think I can get any of the other ones here, but maybe it's worth running into a couple of them just to see. I don't know. So, yeah, so if we just take a look really quick. Alright, so I had Inferno, Carnivore. What else? Holy Light, Freefall. And we did already get the Black Hole. Oh, I could just put that on her now. Because we did manage to steal Black Hole. So that'll be cool. I'm excited to see it in action on her. God, look at how many blue elements I've given her. And then we've gotten all of them from them, so... I don't know if any of these other ones will give us the things that I'm missing, but maybe not. 5 more to complete your collection. The stream starts and so my spam begins. It shall not end until I'm banned. I shall fear no mod, sub to no streamer. I shall live and die in the chat, for I am the valiant, the bomber, the salt and the defeat. I pledge my keyboard to the chat for this stream and all streams to come. Conquer's Bad Verdict bombed an N64, sadly, but I reaped the benefits. That's pretty sick, Alex, because I only got a cartridge because Eli, one of our mods, sent me one because he had an extra and he sent it to me. Those things are fucking expensive. But I have it. Yeah, I'll show you it. I'll show you the cartridge if you haven't seen. Somewhere. I think they're in here. Yep, here it is. Right there. Yep. Pretty awesome thing he sent. Fun fact, the first only time Nintendo ever served beer at their E3 booth was when they showed off Conker's Bad's Verde. It's pretty funny, honestly. So anyway, I don't know if I can get any of these other elements from these enemies. I was considering just running into a couple of them just to see if I spotted any. I don't know if this list is really all that inclusive of all element spells. I'm assuming not because we've seen so many of them multiple times. I'm assuming there's only a set list of them that you can get here. Like Poison Gas, we see like half the time. I've never seen Suck Blood before. I've seen Cure Plus a bunch. Recover All, I think I've also seen before too. Nice try, thank you! I grabbed the Ginger Ale for today. And Fireball, yeah, I've seen that too, so. Again, I knew it had good reviews, but by 2001 I had moved on to PS2 and was ready for GameCube. You would have bought it, happy I did. Yeah, heck yeah! Oh my god, Shark. Jesus. Alright, let's just run. I could farm these later if I want to. But for now, I think I'm not going to. I could farm them for Deluge, and I feel like that could be pretty cool. But yeah, for now, we're not going to. Instead, we're going to go here to the left. This is where it seemed like we could progress. So let's just go here and continue onward. We've seen some spooky stuff in here. We saw what looked like a ghost of a child run around up here. I saw a sprite that made me think of Luca, but it probably isn't her. But it kind of looked like it to me. So we haven't gone this way yet, but I wanted to continue. To a meme already. We paid a meme. Say your phrase. Alright, here we go. They are ghosts. Who are all these folks? They all have very different clothing, which makes me feel like I should know them. They look like characters in an RPG party. It is unfortunate, but it appears they were held captive here before they died. It's too late. They are so close, yet so far. No one can help them. Laughter. That almost looked like Chrono. The hair looked like Chrono. But other than that... Dude, I mean, that looked like Chrono to me, at least. But yeah, who else is here, right? Like, who is this person? I can't tell from looking at this who else these might be.
Are you alright? What is wrong? You have been acting strangely ever since we entered the building. Is it that child again? There's no turning back now. We must keep going, Drew.
Alright, we will, but I'm gonna grab this item first. I want to see if I could, like, talk to them or listen to them or something. I feel like we're about to get some, like, big story stuff. Links found diminish. That's a, I've seen that element before. I think we have that one. I don't remember if that's the one that decreases magic power. I can't, like, interact with them. Let's just keep going, I guess. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Coleslaw the Crisp? I thought not. It's not a story Drew would tell you. True that, frankly. Now, where the heck are we? I'm gonna save here.
A sunset. Have the clouds from the Dead Sea cleared up? It appears that the dimension itself is more unstable here than anywhere elsewhere. It's a time and space within a structure completely different from everywhere else. Luckily, the distortion to leave this place is still here. That's good news for us.
Alright, let's go ahead and just save while we're here, I suppose. Ah, the new Ganny copy pasta. Ooh, I never played like Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, I thought I heard of some kind of a Bomberman kart, but I don't really know much about it. I think I saved. What is this? Will you rest in the Enertron? Sure. Yeah, Evan, I gotta try it sometime. How long do you think they packed this in here? Is that one of those, but you're still hungry machines? HP restored, status abnormalities restored. But you're still hungry. Oh my god. It is! This is just Chrono Trigger! This is just Chrono Trigger! Holy shit. That was the jingle from it? That was the same machine? Oh my god. Yo, wait, hold on. That's Chrono! Is that Marley? And that's gotta be Luca, right? Oh, fuck. Oh. It's gotta be. Look at them. I swear that's Marley. I bet that's Luca too. What is going on? Hellbound. Grab the item over there. We are! What's up, Fen? Fen! We're seeing so much Chrono Trigger stuff here. Well, all I know is it looks like we're seeing the ghost of Chrono Trigger characters, because I'm pretty sure we just saw Chrono, Luca, and Marley. We also rested in here, and it's one of the machines from Chrono Trigger. It plays little thing and says you're still hungry when you leave it. Screwy dress? What is that? Oh. Let's see. It gives magic defense, but reduces regular defense. Seems like it's a pretty nice step up in magic defense. What is hers at? I'll give it to her. Yeah, female only. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like we're about to learn a shit ton here, Fen. We saw a reference to Lavos last night as well. Yeah, I will, Shark. I will ping you before I go live on Friday. I'll try to remember. Look at them. Yeah, they're just kids. Wait. I feel like I should recognize this place. It has been so long since I played Chrono Trigger. God, I want to replay that shit. $81,000. Nadia's bell. May our prayers for peace ring on for eternity. Wait, this theme. I know this theme. The Nadia's bell will never be heard again. Never. No. Everyone worked to save the planet's future for nothing. Oh yeah, big spoiler stuff, Dylan. If you want to steer clear of spoilers, definitely steer clear now. It's all because of you. You killed it. You! So many lives were supposed to be saved. This planet was to be healed with love, hope, and dreams. Huh? How could you do such a thing? It's all your fault that the world is gonna end up like this. It's all your fault, Drew. Okay, well, they know it's me. Murderer! Oh my god. Who are those children? It is Herr Drew's fault that the world will end up like this? Don't let it bother you. It's just a distant echo of those long gone. It's just an illusion. Oh, what are you doing here? Just hiding behind there? Sorry, Relic. Man. Welcome to the Tower of Gedon. Time Crash Ground Zero. It's been a while, Drew, but I guess you don't remember who I am. I don't blame you. You were only a little child back then. Time Crash? I'm Miguel, a friend of your father. Oh, right, because he and our father sailed out to the Dead Sea. According to the time outside, it's been about 14 years since the night of the storm. That's our dad. What is this place? Damn, my man hasn't aged a year in 14 years. I don't know, but I don't think we're supposed to know about it. That child. Wait, was that us? Hold on. That wounded child. Was this us? Bring him to me. Whoa, what was that? Who's there? Wait, Wazuki, where are you going? There's no way we can set sail again in this storm. We don't have a second to waste, or else Drew will. This must have been right after the Lynx attack. Hey, what's going on, Kevin?
Diggy's Hey Dude Shake Larry K1
Happy
Turbo Grab Larry
22
K1
months.
Turbo Grab.
Wow, very nice Larry 1K Turbo Grab. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We're playing Chrono Cross and we're learning big story things right now. But I don't care what lies ahead of us. I'm going. There's no way I'll allow my son to die without a fight. I'd appreciate it if you waited for me here. Thank you for coming tonight, Miguel. Thank you. No, wait! Wazuki! Big lore drops. Look at that stare, Save. What are you staring at over there? Yes, I've been here in this very place for 14 years. It wasn't like this when I got here, though. An incident that occurred 10 years ago transformed it into the Dead Sea. Didn't you know? There's nothing in this world as ruthless or impartial as death. All living matter ages over time, and eventually dies, no matter how mighty or tiny its life force. So being alive means you're creeping closer to death with every second. That's just a depressing way to look at it, Miguel. But there's none of that here. No one and nothing ages. Nothing wastes away. This quiet, boundless, and beautiful world. An ideal world straight out of a fairy tale, isn't it? A place and time that belongs to no one. Is this, is that in Latin? What does that say? Res nullis? It's because this is a future that was eliminated. History is composed of choices and divergences. Each choice you make creates a new world and brings forth a new future. But at the same time, you're eliminating a different future with the choices you didn't make. A future denied of all existence because of a change in the past. A future that was destroyed even before it was born rests here, condensed into the Dead Sea.
How can this be?
Fate. Our lives are governed by fate. Fate knows all and controls all. No one can run from fate. Even your presence here was predestined, long, long ago. Wouldn't you all like to become one with this world? To be a part of eternity? How about it, Drew? You need no longer struggle alone, nor fear an uncertain tomorrow. Well, what do you say? What do you mean? You want me to just fucking hang out here and just not age? You know, res means thing. What was the other word? What was it? It was res... What was it? What was the other word? Res nullis. Res nullis. Where the fuck is this? Oh, it's just nobody's thing. Yeah, it's basically nobody's thing is all it means. It's a Latin term derived from private Roman law whereby res, an object in the legal sense. Yeah, something. Okay. What do you say? I'm gonna say no. I feel like this could be an important decision, but I also feel like this could be a case where it's like, regardless of what I say, it could mean the same. I don't know. I'm gonna refuse. I see. Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do then. I take it you're trying to restore the dimensional distortion. Yes, we are! If you defeat me and liberate this place, the distortion will return to the way it was. Why do I have to defeat you? I guess this is it. Just as there are times of peace, there are times of war. Why are we fighting? I don't... You don't have to hold back. Attack me with all your soul if you wish to live. What? Let fate take its course. Why are we fighting? Yeah, he's just here chilling. Miguel. The music too, by the way. Just standing there menacingly. Oh my god, that would have been fucking brutal, Chris. Oh. Oh. I haven't been using those things to prevent that from happening. Strong-minded. Is that gonna give magic resistance? Wait, is this dude gonna be really fucking hard to kill? Hold on. Magnified, Deluge. I'm gonna probably... I think I'm gonna imbecile him, because I'm a little bit worried. Weak-minded. Holy Dragon Sword! I'm sorry? Where was that at? Excuse me? Where did... Who the fuck is this guy? What is happening here? I did not realize Miguel was just not messing around here. My god. Okay, well, I'm gonna heal. I was gonna strengthen, but I need to heal this turn. Fortunately, that's my best cure, I guess, for her. That's Greg. Me, I'll chill out, dude. I would still love to keep it black if possible, so I'm gonna do that. This man's get the red cape. The fire cape? I'm gonna strengthen Lynx now. I'm just go for big damage. Ow. Alright, get him, Lynx. We get 2 hits off. That did a lot of damage for that, though. What if I just want to defend? I might just defend on everybody. Turn black. Oh, yeah, and then he's going to use a white move on me. I'm defending, so hopefully this doesn't kill me. I'm defending, so does that help me? Please don't do more than 280. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, nice. That was good. Oh, I didn't mean to defend there. Phew. Jerk. Well, I guess I already had it down, so... I'm going to... I'm actually tempted to turn off elements and just have Lynx go for it. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. Meteor shower. Wait, was that one I could capture? Wait. Actually, if that is one that I can capture, I may reset this fight. I think I have that one. Only 5 and above. I don't know what you mean by that. I have a capsule that can capture something. Is that not 5? Holy fuck. Is this scripted? No, I have to be able to beat that. God damn. What the hell? Okay. Well, that was rough. Maybe going... Because I thought black for good damage was the way to do it, but maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to... So Meteor Shower is level 4. Okay, is that Holy One a level 5? I guess we'll see here in a moment. Remember if it's one of those secret bosses you only kill in New Game Plus things? Yeah, it looked like we were close to getting him. Okay, I want to see, take a look. Elements allocate. Holy Light, right? Was that not what he used? Was Holy Lights? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the move he just killed me with. So maybe I could trap and get Holy Light. That would be nice. It's not gonna free fall. I might as well take this off. Yeah, he seems like he's not quite a normal dude. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Meteor Shower is 4 because we have that one here. I want to. Where's the one that makes it so that my black doesn't get reduced? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try it. Yeah. There should be anti-black here. Do I not have anti-black? I don't have anti-black. Well, shit. Okay, well, never mind, I guess. Okay, well, let's try that again, I guess. That was brutal. Oh, it's an accessory that prevents it. Oh! Oh, but there's also a there's an element for it, right? Because wasn't the one that was there was, but there's the charms, right? J Crew. Forgot to save. Ah, it's okay. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, the demon charm. Protection against anti-black. Yeah, that's what I need. Doesn't this look like the hands of a clock? Maybe not. All right, sounds good. Happy lurking, man. All right, I think I gave that to her. All right, well, let's see if this goes any differently. Just gonna skip this quickly because we've already seen this. Thanks, Kyra. I gotta fill up. I wonder where Wazuki ended up. Alright, I'm refusing. It's kind of wild that he recognizes us. We're in the body of Lynx, but he knows us, and this was all, you know, foretold to happen, I guess. Alright, let's try this shit again. Yeah, take that, Goofy. Freefall did do a lot. I don't know what I want to use, if I'm being honest. He sees my spirit instead of my body. Yeah, which would make sense. It's been so many years since he's seen us, but I guess it makes sense that he would know us and be able to recognize us. Alright. We are going to throw out the Holy Light Trap, because it seems like he will use it. And if I don't get Holy Light, I will probably just reset so I don't mess that up. Yeah, that Drew is predestined to become a furry. There's the Holy Dragon Sword. $528? Oh my god. God damn, that hurt a lot. I would have been so upset if she had killed her right there. Harley doesn't have enough to do a good heal, unfortunately. I really need it to not be white. Even if I just... Yeah, I just need to do something to get it out of white. I think I have a heal at, like... heal here. I have cure +1. Do I have another one? Yeah, I'll just cure plus myself. I don't even know if that's going to be enough, but I still think Imbecile is definitely a must on here because, jeez, does he hit like a fucking truck. I think I'm going to just defend. Ah, look at that. Good thing I defended, right? Why are you fighting the guy from One Piece? He does kind of look like... What's his name? Luffy? Isn't that his name? Now I'm in a black hole. How's it going, Squidgy? Let's take a bite of gum. How are you today, Squidgy? Hey, Fata German, welcome in. 423. Jeez Louise. Thank you so much. Welcome in. That missed. Let's see. Is this a heal that I can use? No, Water Breath is just damage. Gravity Blow might just be worth it, though. Just to keep it not white. Although maybe I should have healed this turn. There's Meteor Shower, which definitely did a lot, but I don't think it one-shot everybody. And then hopefully I can just capture the next one. Oh. Okay. Shit. There's Holy Light. Mine now, baby. Let's go. Give me that fucking Holy Light. Woo! All right. Okay, now I can probably get a cure off on somebody. Let's just get a hit in here. And then if I could get a nice cure plus on Lynx, then maybe he can just go for some hits and maybe finish the job. I don't know. I want to swap it to Harley, and I want to give Strengthen. I think I had it on the 4 slot. Please don't. Okay. Oh, very interesting choice. Weird. Okay, what I need to do now is I need to strengthen Lynx, who is fatigued, unfortunately. Let's have her defend. Here we go. I'm gonna go for... Yeah, I guess it's not enough damage yet. Strong-minded back on. I guess I'll just cure. She's defending. I think she'll be okay. I'm gonna cure. I don't know. I think just keeping Lynx alive and just having him hit him is the strat. Who's that gonna kill? Oh, it's brutal. All right, here we go. Come on, can I do it here? Yes, I think we did it. Let's go. Okay, well, kind of sucks that Irene's did fall there, but Nice, let's go. Yeah, she didn't get any points there, but hopefully she will in random battles after this. You cure recover all. Found the Dreamer's Bandana. Well done. That's the way, Drew. My, you've grown strong. Maybe, just maybe, you and your friends have the power to defeat fate, all capitalized, and build a new future for humanity. The Dead Sea is the true form of this planet's future. That's right. At one stage, our world was on the verge of such inevitable destruction. That was in 1999, when the parasitical alien life force known as Lavos awoke after centuries of feeding off this planet. Yo! Lavos fell from the heavens a countless number of years ago and burrowed deep beneath the surface to eat and sleep. Slowly but deliberately, Lavos devoured our planet from the inside out, waiting for the time to ripen for its true awakening. Same year, Chris! Also, Rim Mage! How was the Pokemon tonight? Thank you for the raid! How's it going today? Thank you for the raid message. Common, Crossy Adune, Rim, of course. We're playing Chrono Cross, and we're in big spoiler territory, so if you don't want any story spoilers, you may want to steer clear. But, yeah, I really like her. I really like her, Crossy. I really like her. So, yeah, but we're learning some story stuff and getting some really big Chrono Trigger crossover right now. So I'm just reading some dialogue after a pretty tough boss fight we just had. Finally, Lavos did awaken and manifested its true form on the surface of the planet. Pokemon was rude. We found someone who lied about the type they use. Oh my goodness. Well, did you kick their butt, Rim? That's when our world faced a death from which there seemed no possibility of escape. Were it not for a teenage boy and his group of adventurer friends, that is. These young heroes caught a glimpse of this planet's future's destruction as it appeared in the year 2300. They realized they could not turn their backs on our planet, even if its death would not be anywhere near their lifetime. Time traveling from epoch to epoch, they battled Lavos for the future of our planet, and eventually won. Oh, you did other challenges? Oh boy. But in saving our planet from the death Lavos was going to bring about, they also changed the course of history. At that very moment, this whole future time axis ceased to exist. Call it cause and effect. It's just a problem of possibilities after all. In this world, there are no such things as absolutes or certainties. But the future that was supposed to have disappeared is about to be restored here. The future destruction of our planet is going to become a reality in this world once again. Silent Protag talking, by the way. Stop Judgment Day? Nah, just delayed it. The vengeance of the future we killed is about to begin, with Drew serving as the trigger. Perhaps, or perhaps not. Either way, it's all a part of the grand game of the gods. People are dragged to playing this game, forced to put their own lives on the line, without even knowing the rules. Without even being allowed to complain, they try to do their best under the conditions placed upon them. What's up, Grizzly? How you doing? The only alternative is to give up and leave the playing field. 3 years ago. Ah! Okay, now we're learning some stuff. Members of the Acacia Dragoons from Termina visited here. Those knights were after the Frozen Flame, of course. But instead, they became salt for the Dead Sea. They all died here? You see, only the Chosen One can approach the flame. It looks like fate has made its decision, and has started to carry it out now. I'm not sure. Looks like the Frozen Flame to awaken in this place. Or it looks like it doesn't want the Frozen Flame to awaken in this place at this time. It would choose to destroy the flame along with the whole Dead Sea, then to allow its enemies to take hold of the flame. Oh shit. This lost future is about to disappear into the darkness beyond the dimensions again. You have no time to spare. You must leave here immediately. Quick, go! Wait. I love you so much. That is why I sometimes desire to smash you to bits. Don't worry about me. You must go now. Farewell, Drew. The future is yours for the taking. You, the one that the frozen flame has chosen. What the fuck is... My dear Lena. May you live in a happier tomorrow. That's right, I forgot he was her dad. Jesus. What the fuck is happening? We're not going to make it. Grab hold, sons of man. What the fuck? Dragon? Cutscene? Oh shit, let's go. Super cool, Fen. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. Why did you help us? I too would like to witness this. It's the Sky Dragon. Drew's toilet after one Chipotle. Oh my fucking god. How thou shalt live and how thou shalt die. If thou art planning to bring forth a new entity, prepare thyself for anguish and sorrow. A couple of cryptic words and flies away. Thank you, dragon. Also, Grizzly, did I say hi to you yet? I don't know if I did. Hello, I hope you're well. To the Sea of Eden. If thou intendest to defy the goddess of fate, speak with the ancient dragon gods who sit in repose in El Nido. Let the path to the Sea of Eden be known when all the powers of the sleeping dragons are brought together. Drew, you're concerned about the other world, aren't you? The dimensional distortion should be back in order. Let's head to Opasa Beach. The other world? This was wild. I just want to say, holy shit. God damn. Also, by the way, we kind of didn't do the whole pirate ship thing here, and that would have been good to do. But I assume, or we didn't help out the people of Marvel yet, but I definitely would like to do that. Wow, that was wild though. That was something. I feel like I need to think about it, but I don't want anyone. Well, how do I want to ask this question? I feel like in this world, I don't know what timeline we're in, because Like, I don't know what year we're in. Because if this is the same world, but the world in which the heroes in Chrono Trigger stopped Lavos from destroying the world, it makes me think we're sometime after the events of Chrono Trigger. Although they went throughout time, so I guess I don't know. It would be after 1999, right? Or would it necessarily be? I guess as long as it's not in like the whatever it is, like 2300 AD when the world would be destroyed. But I don't know, because maybe we're after that. Now that the world wasn't destroyed. And now there's the threat of Lavos once again. And somehow we were the catalyst in the outcome that led to the destruction of the world. So hopefully we can change that and fight against fate. But I don't know what the fuck is happening entirely. Also, how are you, Natty? Yeah, this is just a lot. There's that holy light. Annihilates undead. That's cool. I'm gonna put on Purify just because the status effects are kind of annoying. From what I interpreted, they did stop Lavos, but Timeline got angry and is pushing back into this one. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, nice. What were you grinding today? Do I have turn red on here? I do. Oh, 100 agility. Very nice. I'm going to take off both of these for now. I don't want to replace it with, though. That'll be maintenance of Marshall caught up. I don't know if I want Diminish. I feel like Seal All could actually be useful. Oh, we gotta see a Lunar Relic in battle. We haven't seen it yet. Alright, also, let's just go ahead and save really quick, too. What does it say now? A portal reopened. Hey, Pinoy lad, how are you today? I want to see what it looks like back in here if we come back in. Only 50 marks away from the full set. Fate Distortion. Huh. Only 50 marks away until you're the full set. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Could this light be a wormhole? But the amulet is not responding. Same thing? I just thought I would check them all just to be safe. Yeah, it seems like it was, yeah. I think it's a time is not linear thing, but Chrono Trigger DSPC does an extra dungeon thing that links to this game better, but I think it's better to finish this game before doing that dungeon. So maybe what you're saying, Common, is I play Chrono Trigger Plus sometime, and then do the, oh, I guess, does the Chrono Trigger Plus have that on it? Do you know, Chris? So we have to wake up the dragons in the other world, maybe? I want to come to Marbule, though. I want to see if they're here, because I wanted to help out here, too. Good question, I assume not. I don't know if they would be here yet. I guess we still have to convince, what's his name? Fargo. We have to convince Fargo to take the boat out here. So I guess it makes sense that no one's here yet. No idea. I've never heard of Chrono Trigger Plus until Senor Pollo shared about it. Yeah. Look at those dancing feet, Ganny. Essentially, they stop Lavos, but the Dead Sea is like a temporal singularity until you show up and fight Miguel or whatever, right? And then Fate said, nah, fuck this, you're not getting the flame. And they took it out. Now, when it was described as a world that could have been, it seems like it's a world that would be if we're not successful, maybe? Or I don't really know. I don't know if there's anything at the triangle here worth seeing. Maybe not. Just trying to think if there's anywhere else I want to go before I head on over. I kind of wanted to see if there was anything here on the cruise ship that I could figure out. To see if we could get over to Marbule and help out the people there. I still would like to do that. I just don't know what we need to do in order to get that done. Because I don't know if whatever happened is going to change Fargo's opinion on anything. I'm guessing no. But I don't really know what will change his mind, frankly. So. Oh, yeah, same dialogue. The ROM hack does not add the DS stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so he's not going to help us yet. So we still need to figure out a way to get him to help us out. And take the boat over, but I don't know. So I guess we'll just go to the other world for now, and then maybe we can come back and figure this out later. And maybe we will figure it out just from doing this, but I don't know. Alright, let's just go to the other world, I suppose. Although I wonder... We haven't really tried using this yet, but I wonder if the Smith Spirit, if there's anything new I can make. Okay, well, there is new stuff, but I don't know what Denadorite is. Oh, shit. Well, that'll be cool eventually. Dustin, my boy! Welcome in. Thanks for the raid. How you doing? Was good. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today, man? I know you were playing some spooky shit, and I hope that it was fun. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Dooney was playing some... Dustin was playing some more... what's it called? Mortician's Assistant? Or Mortuary Assistant. Mortuary Assistant. Fuck. I hope it was fun. Were you doing the second night of it or whatever? Is that what you were doing today? I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. And I hope that it went well. Morbius Assistant. The Mortuary Assistant. Yeah, I can't speak apparently. Anyway, it's great to see you all. Thank you for coming in. We're playing Chrono Cross, and we just had some huge story stuff that got revealed to us. It was good. It's big spooky dookie SO2 endings to get. When are you gonna get them? You think you're gonna crank them out pretty soon? Next Friday, or what are you thinking? All right, well let's head on to the other world, I guess. I don't think I understand why the portal was not active. That I don't understand. I don't understand why whatever happened in the Dead Sea locked us out from the portals. There's probably a reason that I just am missing, but it feels like just like a, hey, we don't want you to go back here yet. Ooh, we could get Skelly now. Yeah, because I know it was Tony and Chris, when we raided them last night, said that we could get Skelly. We just needed to find the other bones, I guess. But if we can go back, I suppose we probably can find it. So this is the dimensional gate. Then let's get going. Let's go. Why did we fall through the... That was weird. Why do we fall through the ground like that? The missing piece of this world returned. Because we were that missing piece, right? We were the missing piece. So then now why is it back open again? Ah! Ah! Go away! Leave me alone! Oh, do they think that we're Lynx? What's going on? Yikes! Over here is a scary-looking cat man. Boy, am I in a major fix. Breaking the fucking fourth wall. You are a nuisance. Are you planning to stand in Monsieur Lynx's way? We'll take you on. What do you mean? Unless we're talking to the shadows. I appreciate you too, man. Next Saturday, you'll attack the other endings? Hell yeah. Phew, you saved me. I thought you were bad guys too from the way you look. I was looking for rainbow shells when those things started harassing me. Well, look, I got the shells all right. I better head back and give them to Kiki. Thanks a lot for saving me. Bye. Yeah, I can only imagine what Drew's been doing here too. Hey, mister, you should be careful too. Lots of monsters are on the loose nowadays. All the grown-ups say it's a rebellion led by Drew. Hey, speaking of which, Chris. And I hear that this Drew is trying to kill everyone on the island. I can't believe someone would want to do that. I wonder what's going to happen to us. Ooh la la. There is so much havoc going on in this world too. Not bad, Drew. You've wiped out the whole island. Oh my god. A revolt led by Herr Drew? Is Herr Drew siding against the people? Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I love this theme so much. I love being back in this world listening to this theme. It's so nice. We haven't heard this theme in a few days. Well, I guess we could look for Skelly's other bone. I just don't even know where I would look for it. Fossil Valley is blocked off. I kind of want to go to Arnie Village and see what happens. I want to see what people say. Is it actually totally empty? I know that's what they said, but... Probably wouldn't find them all without looking them up. Oh no. Does anyone know how many pieces to Skelly there are? So what do I have? I have the pelvic bone, mixed bones, sturdy ribs, heavy skull. I guess I have 4, right? I'm just missing one of them? Do I have spine? No, I do not have spine. Yeah. It's 6? Oh, shit. What else am I missing, then? I'm missing 2 of them? Okay. So I have the heavy skull, the ribs, the bones. I guess I can think about where I got all of them. Oh, a scapula and a spine. Okay. Let's see. Where did I find them? I know one of them I found in Fossil Valley. The mixed bones... I don't remember where those were at. The ribs... I don't remember where they were at. I think the skull was the one that I got in Fossil Valley. The pelvic bone, I don't remember. So I don't know where to look, because I don't remember where I've gotten them at. If I had to guess... Oh, shit. If I had to guess, probably the, like the forest area. Oh, that's probably where one of them is. Bone Island, I forgot. Bone Island? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Or no, I don't want to come here. Not the Hydra Marshes. I want to go to, what I'm thinking of is the forest. I wonder if it's there, because we didn't get to fully explore that forest in this world. Because it was blocked off. Let's go fight these things. Oh, right, I forgot Irene's is so low. You're looking at the list right now? Okay. You know what? Should we change our party up for now? I should get rid of that Infernal. I never know what game you're playing, but I always enjoy watching. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I wonder if all of Skelly's parts are in this world, actually. That would make sense, now that I think about it. We've already seen Black Hole. I really want to see her level 7 ability. Luna Reddick. I want to see this. I've never seen this yet. Achievement unlocked, Lunacy. Holy shit, that was cool as hell. Oh, that was so cool! Wait, what? Okay, wait, did we get a new one to... I don't think I put it on her. No, I didn't put it on her. I want to see the... Well, actually, I think we've already seen all the ones that we've got, but... Okay. That was cool. I got a Steam achievement for using that, too. You're starting to watch the animation? What are you talking about? What you talking about, fam? Mothership? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I was gonna change out my elements too. It's empty? Why don't I have a level 7 thing there? No, let's just replace it with something else. I guess for my current team, I probably would take... Maybe I'd just take Strengthen and Weaken for myself. Yeah, what is Mothership? 7? Set trap to catch Mothership element? What the fuck? Wow, okay. Well, that's good to know, I guess. I was gonna do Revenge. I was gonna put that back on. What is here? I don't want Eagle Eye there. I don't know what I want here, honestly. I mean, I guess probably like Freefall going there would be good. I haven't seen these before. Tutton Shaman. Fire Pillar. I don't want anyone to tell me if I'm right or wrong. I feel like we're actually a pretty decent way through the game. But I don't want to say how far, because I'm not really totally certain, but I feel like we're maybe further than I would have guessed. I'm right or wrong, true that. Damn, a lot of damage. Get rid of that really quick. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, Drew the perpetually wrong. I'm right and wrong at the same time. Not there are new items here, but yeah. We've already gotten the items here. You're Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney. So I guess so we are in sort of the alternate world right now, I guess. The world where we died. Did Drew not get the baby companion? What an idiot, stupid head. I don't know who that is. This is the place I meant, the Shadow Forest. I didn't get to fully clear this place out because there were guards here. Baby these nuts. I'm guessing there could be something hidden here, because I've not really been to this world much. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what to do with there's like these big puff things that are up later. Couldn't figure out what to do with those. Whoops. These should be weak as hell. Yeah. Don't know about the baby SMH chat. This room, I couldn't figure out what to do here. There are red berries glowing here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. There was like a crab up ahead or something. This fucking thing. What's this? Is it asleep? We can't get through. Can I play... I haven't gone left here before. Yeah, I did take another path. Blueberry is growing here. Nice. Oh, look at that image of the Einlanzer. I don't freaking know. Is the answer for how to get through here in this room? Do I have what I need to in order to progress? Yeah. Where are things always hidden in video games? Where are things always hidden in video games? I don't have what I need, but I can get it. Behind a waterfall. Behind a waterfall. That is a good hint. Heck yeah. Wait, I missed something else in that room? Wait. Oh, what is this? There's an old notebook. Let's read it. In order to wake up the monster blocking the path, use an aroma pouch and check all the plant life. Some of the plants will be attracted to the aroma. There are monsters in the forest that eat the pollen given off by these plants. How get pissed on the air and ask if it's raining? Use the pollen to lure these monsters to the monster blocking the path. Once you wake it up, all you have to do is defeat it, but in my case, it defeated me. Oh. Yo! The angry scapula! That's right, I was always pissed off about something. I think I was angry at myself for having no talent. Everyone would just laugh at me or mock me. I hated myself. I'm sure you ain't interested. Let's just get going. Hey! Nice! I guess it's not this thing that's attracted to it. Yeah, I appreciate that, J.Crew. That sounds good. I think these are just plants, but... Oh. Let's do it one at a time. Oh, I understand. I have to bring it to the things that are this color. Yeah, I can guess why. Yeah. Hey, come back, hold up. Hi, what are you question marking me for? Where the... What the fuck? Wait, did it eat it? What the hell just happened? Oh my god. Hey Jay, how you doing, man? No fucking way. Hey, my Sunday was pretty good though. How about yours? At least he's hanging out pretty close, so... Hey, come here. Don't fucking eat it. I'll show you eating it. I fight it now? Yo, what the fuck? Wait. I only have to do one of them? Oops. It's a pretty cool frame. Doing alright, I've been watching Smash Bros. Tourney and playing RS, and my Kings won again. Very nice! What are you doing in RuneScape tonight? I don't want to fight all these bulbs. Things found heal. It's probably not going to be very good stuff here, because we could have, in theory, came here a long, long time ago. Alright, you said you were going to do some Slayer. Nice. What's your task? What are you currently killing? So annoying. Fine, I'll kill him, I guess. Right now, Anku, almost 69. Oh yeah, you told me that that's what you were working on. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Does Drew have Big Egg? I do have Big Egg. Can I tell you now that I passed him? Yeah, if I fucked something up with it, or I could have done differently. Yeah, sure. Tell me. Nice GG. Thank you. Or nice egg. I think I've been peeking my mic more often recently. Oh, it's a rare frame. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It seems like it's a cool pickup. Oh, if I battled, I wouldn't have received it. Oh, okay. And by bringing all of them over, I would have battled it? Is that correct? You might consider a pop filter. I did use one for a little bit. It's Magma Bomb here. I think my mic sensitivity got turned up. Let's see. Alright, how is this? Is this too quiet or is this okay? I did turn it down a little bit, but hopefully I'm not going to peak my mic as much with this. That sounds good. Oh, green and blue battle, but red gives you the frame? I feel like I don't know. I feel like my cat probably just turned shit down. It sounds fine to you. I did not speak it into this. That was for Shark. I know. I'm sure somewhere out there he appreciates it. This isn't the end of the cave, is it? Is that really all that was here? Oh, what are these? What are these? Couple katanas just laying in the ground here. I don't... Is there something else I can do here? Was this the path to the Viper Manor that we just didn't take? Maybe a little of this. I wonder what I use this mushroom for. Can you get rich from streaming? People who are huge streamers can, but I mean, 99.99999% of streamers, no. Even people who look like they've made it, so to speak, because they, they may be like, verified and whatnot and partnered with it. The vast majority of them still don't make enough to live on it. I do know some full-time streamers, and not to generalize, but in some cases, they may be in a situation where they might not have the same level of expenses, so they could do it full-time, but because maybe of their life situation that allows for it. But I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where it's very rare. Very, very rare. Drew's a secret streaming billionaire? Yeah, I was exposed in the Discord on that. Most people make next to no money from streaming. Twitch takes like half of all of it anyway. Wish Twitch paid more. Yeah, the 50-50 sub split is definitely not amazing, especially when other platforms have better payouts in favor of the streamer. YouTube memberships like 70-30, and some Twitch streamers had 70-30 until they removed it. Okay, we have one more bone to get. Here's the question I'm gonna ask. I assume I can get the bone right now because didn't you say, Chris, that you did get the bone before you stopped playing the game? Or like, didn't you say you got Skelly? I don't remember if you told me that. Seems possible. So it's got to be in an area that I've seen before, right? Last one you really had to look up. Is it the one that I'm also missing? Already raking in local NPR mail fundraising campaign thousands of dollars. Money like dozens of dollars. Same one as me? Okay, should I just look it up then? If it's going to be that brutal to find. Maybe I should. Because would telling me what area it's in make it, would that, I mean, that'd make it easier, obviously, but would that be enough? We're only missing one anyway. Last place isn't a place you've been before. Yeah, okay. It's in another world. I think it's this world. I'm pretty sure it's this world. I doubt it's in Termina. I doubt it. I guess it could maybe be in the manor. This world is another world. Silly. Well, I guess that's true. I can tell you where it is, but you can't get it yet. Oh, I can't get it yet. I have to do something first before I can get it. Tens of dollars. Yeah, so like, I mean, I don't know. I've been streaming for over 5 years, and I'm not quitting my day job anytime soon. It's not really my goal anyway, so I don't mind. But I mean, some folks can get to full-time streaming in that time frame, but many never will, and that's okay too. Maybe the Hydra Marshes. I know that there was still some stuff here that we couldn't progress in. Let's do this. I'll tell you where to get that, and I'll give you a hint of where to go next. Sounds good. Okay, what's up? Yeah, definitely a hobby for most. Drew dreams of pissing in jars and calling it science. I have so many samples of my own piss, fan. I'm guessing it's either in the manor or in the marshes. Maybe it's in the fort, but I kind of doubt it. Pirate area too, but I also kind of doubt that as well. I guess it could be one of the islands, maybe. But yeah, Chris, where do I need to go? If Drew quit his day job, he wouldn't be able to teach people the wonders of geese. Let's go check up on Corch's home and maybe grab a drink at the bar. Sounds good. Let's do it. Oh. Is Poor running things here too? Currently, we have suspended all economic activities in Termina. We have left only the element shop alone, but that smith is a stubborn one. He will not close shop for anything. Of course, the bar over there has been shut down as well. We're pretty thorough when we need to be, you know. So, I guess Drew enlisted poor, maybe? Also, thank you for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate it. I wonder if she has any different elements now. Looks like it. Oh, yeah. Nice. The up to 4 for these. That's cool. Maybe worth picking up more of these other ones. I need to actually buy more. Need to get more appointments. Oops, not that many. That's fun. Wait, I just realized this dude here loves mushrooms. What? The guy who loves mushrooms, I can't give him the mushroom? The poor soldiers were here in the home world. This is another world, and they were not here originally. I wonder what happens if you take a character who's in this world, and you bring the character from the other world here. Like if I put Zappa in the party and I go talk to the smith. What happens? Oops, sorry. We have information that this blacksmith makes weapons for the dragoons. There's no use hiding it. We hereby order you to halt all operations and stand down that fire, the fire of that forge. Hey, did you understand that? Oh, stop it. That's dangerous. A craftsman's workshop is a dangerous place for a layman. It's your own damn fault for coming near it. Besides, what do you have to do? Besides, what need do I have to listen to your orders? I'll take no orders from you. Be gone with you, for I've work to finish. So you are not going to stop work no matter what. Don't make me tell you the same thing twice. I've got a short temper. If you can what I said. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. If you can what I said, then get yourself out. Very well, if that's your answer, I take it. I'll let you go this time. Do not think that we will overlook this a second time. Ken means no. Oh. Thank you, Ganny. Whoa, is that a rainbow shell? When I was a lad, I traveled with me wife searching for one, but on your bike means get the fuck out of my face. So it really exists. I would love to get my hands on it. From what I can tell, this thing can't be worked by me alone. Now, if we had another skilled blacksmith like yours truly, that would be a different story. Oh, hey, it's funny you should say that. Because I think I do happen to know another blacksmith who might be just like you. I think this is going to be some weird like time paradox shit. It's also kind of weird that in some worlds we have some characters recruited, but in other worlds we have other characters recruited. I guess for our current party it's all from the main world. But like, you know, Portia is from this world, Rekko, Guile, you know. Alright, Zappa. Let's go talk to Zappa. Fetch me my sword, wife. She's gonna be like, holy shit, who's this guy? Yippee me. I need your help. I want to hammer this thing to make that you-know-what. That stuff you have. It's rainbow. So this you-know-what ye be talking about is the rainbow axe, then. I knew I could count on myself. So shall we start hammering? A rainbow axe? Sturdier hammer. Oh, what do you mean you need a sturdier hammer? Damn it. Shucks. I want to bring over Van to talk to Van, too. Never good enough for him SMH. Yeah, he said, oh, if I had me, another one of me, we could do this. Oh, if I had a better hammer, we could do this. What more do you want? I know there's at least one other character you can have them meet themselves. Want to know since you missed getting them? Yeah, sure. I don't think there's anyone else here who would be introducing themselves to someone else. You can recruit Lena and take her to meet Lena? What? Oh, interesting. How early do you recruit Lena? You forget what she says. Oh, if you refuse Kid at the beginning, you get her? Interesting. Soldier all darling around here. I wonder what's happening. I guess there are problems in any world you go to. Hey, it's me. Let's both try to live up to our best. My goodness, you look like me. Could you be a doppelganger? If so, am I gonna die and go to heaven soon? What are you talking about? So you are not? Then you must be Father's illegitimate son. There must be some tearful reunion or something, but I'm not a dullard. I know this guy is me, but it hurts my head knowing he's such a blockhead. How dare you? What do you mean, blockhead? Oh well, keep working on your paintings. I'll take care of all the dirty work. I did not comprehend what you were saying, but best luck to you too. That's great, honestly. That's really funny. Yeah, I was just thinking that, actually. Van, what's the matter? It's quite uncommon of you to pay me a visit in my room. Dad? Wow, you're fat! What? You must be eating some really good food. What are you talking about? You've been eating just as well. Is that a piggy bank I see in the bag? I see you finally realized the importance of saving. Father is so pleased. With something so small, you won't be able to fit much in there, will you? Here, I'll give you a bigger one. Van's piggy bank got bigger. Thanks. In return, I'll give this to you, Father. What's this? That stranger looks quite familiar. It's my treasure, but I'll give it to you, Father. I think Mom would have liked that. Mom? Oh, it's the shell. Aww. I can imagine walking up to your dad from another world just murdering him like that. Although it's cracked and you can't hear waves in it, it's bringing back all my memories. The morning Van was born. The first word he ever spoke. The tears in her eyes when she heard him speak. Back then I was full of happiness and passion. I might have forgotten something very important along with this cracked seashell. Damn. Damn, that's kind of beautiful, honestly. Jeez. Definitely worth doing. Anyway, we need to come here to get on a boat. I don't know if we're taking Korch's boat. He's not here. Is Poor still blocking this part off? I wonder if they're around. Mickey and Nikki. The concert's been postponed. Nikki's acting strange. I just want to pack up and hurry out of Termina for crying out loud. I'm guessing Nikki's still going to be blocked up here. Well, I guess we can go by to where Korch's spot is. Yeah, we do not currently have access to a boat, I don't think. Unless, Korcha happens to be here, but I doubt he's gonna help us. There's no one inside there. He's not here, so... So there's the other Einlanzer. Can we dual-wield Einlanzers? Can I take it? I don't think so, but... Can I use the real one here? Maybe use Waylanzers. So many key items that I don't know what to do with them. It's funny you should mention that. Well, I guess Termina's maybe not where our answers are at. Let's check the bar just in case there's anyone here who we recognize. Who is it? You are... Just wait right there. I'll knock it for you. Here, go in from the left side. Look who it is! You are alive, but that body of yours will not return to normal, eh? Unfortunately, I will not be able to help you at this time. Please understand. Why not? Aww. He's not gonna help us. Well, that's a bummer. I mean, he's alive. That's a good thing. But, yeah, where's Kid at? Where's... Okay, seems like Termina is not going to have a boat for us there. I feel like we need to go to Viper Manor. I wonder if we... there's probably a lot of shit going on here. Although I bet it's going to have a bunch of poor soldiers. Yeah. Hi. The manor is now occupied by the poor military. I don't know. I'd like to come through, please. Okay, well, we can go in the way we came in before, I guess. Oh, but we needed the boat to get in that way. Although, wait, can we get in through the Shadow Forest in this world? I suppose we probably should be able to. I just don't know where we go for it, because I didn't do it in this world. Oh god, what was that lag for? Oh, I forgot Van doesn't have anything on him. I like the music that plays in this forest. So I thought it was in here, but I don't think I was able to find a way through. Oops. These onions are gonna make me cry! True that. Especially if we have to keep cutting them. I thought this was the way there. Get him, Van. Oh my god, please! With the random battles, I freaking can't. Yeah, I'm definitely OP for this place now, that's for sure. Ah, see, I just didn't go far enough back in there. You looked up a walkthrough? Oh? You didn't get yourself spoiled on anything big, did you? I'll tell you after you're done exploring this place. Okay. I realized something that I did. Uh-oh. Was it bad? Did I do something bad? Oh, this is gonna suck to go upstream here. You're fine, you'll just feel like a goof. Oh, I'll say Surge seems pretty okay with being a cat man. I wonder what that means. I have to think of what that means. In general, that's not a hint. Oh, okay. Hello, Cora Karak! Thank you for the raid! Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me just get rid of that tab for 2 seconds. Anyway, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much, Raiders, for coming in. Iced coffee, a little pink potato. Hello, Randy. Hello, Zelath. Spooky Ghost. Thank you, Josh. Hello, Ordinary Ivy, Lord Happy Cats. How's it going, Doomed RPG, the Demon Lord? Welcome. My name's Drew. For those of you who are coming in, if we haven't met before, I love retro games, which maybe is how y'all ended up here. We've been playing Chrono Cross. It's my first time playing it. I've had a great time with it so far. And I think I saw y'all are playing some. You were playing some Ocarina of Time, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you're having a great time with that. I love Zelda too. Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game, though. But this is a turn-based RPG. Pretty wild story. If you've heard of Chrono Trigger, this is the sequel to it. And I did play Chrono Trigger once, about 5 years ago, and I loved it. And I said at that point, eventually, I'm going to come back and I'll play this game. And now here we are, 5 years later playing it, so it's been a lovely time. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming in. I love that emote, by the way. That's adorable. But yeah, we're currently in an annoying place. I'm trying to climb up this stream, but these beetles keep dropping out and attacking me, and I'm very annoyed by it. Anyway, stream's great. Yes, continue the retro vibes. Well, you're in the right place. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So, what was going on with Oot tonight? Were you doing a like a first playthrough? Were you going for 100%? Are you you doing anything else with it? I hope it's been a lot of fun, though. I streamed Oot as one of my first Zelda games on stream, also 5 years back or so. And I haven't come back to it for a while. I did do Master Quest, though. And if y'all haven't seen Ocarina of Time Master Quest, definitely check it out. But okay, hold on. I need to come by and see sometime. So you said that you were playing some Oot, and I see you're playing some Earthbound 2? That's pretty exciting. Heck yeah. Earthbound, nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I like the oh, I see a bunch of people who you know that I also know too. Oh, I know some of these folks. So that's cool. That's really cool. Well, anyway, I really appreciate y'all coming in tonight. It's very nice to meet you all. And yeah, we're just doing our thing with Chrono Cross. One of the most notable things about this game, I think, is the soundtrack. So even if you've never played Chrono Cross or don't have any interest in this kind of game, I recommend you all check out the soundtrack. It's worth it. You'll enjoy it. Use it to study or sleep or do something with. It's really good. So 10 out of 10, I do recommend. But yeah, it's been lovely. So but yeah, like I said, Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda. I've been actually playing a Zelda game right now. I have been playing Master Mode playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I actually learned how to speedrun the game at one point, and I thought, you know, I want to take a little bit of a break from that and do a little bit of Master Mode, because, of course, Tears of the... Oh! Let's go. Tears of the Kingdom comes out this year, and I'm excited to play it, but I wanted to give Master Mode a shot first. Skyward Sword, oh, that's your favorite? You have good taste. Because so many people hate on Skyward Sword, but I think it's hella underrated. I think that game is great. We actually just played the HD version, and I 100%ed it for my first time. Because I hadn't played the HD version, but I played the one on the Wii a few years ago. So I picked up the Switch version, and I just streamed it maybe like, I don't know, a couple months ago now or so. And yeah, I had a great time with it. I 100%ed it. I loved it. So I definitely can respect your choice of game there. This is an area, by the way, where we are very over-leveled for, because Chrono Cross is a game where you get to make lots of decisions, and depending on the choices that you make, it actually has an impact. So, you know, you make a certain choice, and I want to go up there. I don't know how to get that chest though. I'm not sure what to do to get there actually. But sometimes you make a choice, and it leads you down a pathway that, you know, gives you certain characters, sometimes doesn't give you characters. Sometimes it takes you to areas that you wouldn't normally explore. This is a place that I could have come if I made different decisions very early on in the game. But we're now using this to get to a place that I couldn't get to otherwise. It is on PC or console, so this game came out in 1999 for the PS1, but they did just release the Radical Dreamers Edition, which is what I'm playing. And I'm playing it on Steam currently, but you can also pick it up, just like what Chris said, Minokadobo on Switch or PS4. So yeah. Also sounds good. I hope you have some good food. I love good food. I haven't eaten dinner today. I had lunch, and I was hanging out with some friends this afternoon. I drove back home. I fed my cats, and I didn't feed myself. I did have a little snack though. I had a little snack, so I did have something. I may get the post-stream hunger, though. I don't know how to get this item up here. I'll worry about it later. And honestly, I doubt it's even that great of an item because... Although, what if it's the other bone? Although, I think you said it's not going to be Chris. Let's see. So we have been here before. We can get inside. We're probably going to have these poor soldiers fight us, though. I hope that they don't, like, escort us out if they catch us. I want to just fight him and get in. Hi! Wait. They're not even worried about me. Wait. Wait, but I snuck in. This place was deserted by the time we arrived. I wonder, yeah, I do wonder what happened after General Viper was, By the way, I will probably be talking about some spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoilered. Yeah, if I could leave through the front gate, that would be nice. I just want to see what else is going on over here. Yeah, they just don't seem to care that much. The glamorous life of a streamer. Well-fed cats, but hungry self-tummy. Is that you, Sir Liggs? Since you left, the poor military has occupied the manor. Can't you do anything about it? I would like to. Yummy beans a snack, and I do have bean boozled beans. That's true. That's something. Well, I guess we're gonna see if we can leave out the front, because if we can't, that would be very annoying. I don't want to have to walk through the forest all over again. Huh. I was hoping that this was gonna be a place that we could progress at, but seems like there is something that we're missing. Please just let me out the front. Oh, come on. Wait, what did you say? Hold on, what did he say? This place is closed down. I'm inside the place. Why don't you escort me out if this place is closed down? Why would you... Why are you trapping me here? Oh my god. That's so annoying. What? Do your job, I guess. I mean, I don't want the poor military here, but could you at least let me out the front gate so I can get to the overworld faster? Yes, I do remember when I met up with Guile in a closet. Did I miss a dialogue option? That was not a closet? Oh no. Wait. Wait, was I in the right place and I just didn't open a door or something? That's probably exactly what happened, isn't it? Oh god. The barkeep said enter through the left. Okay, I think I see what's... So wait, so right, I went right to where the bar was. I went left to talk to Guile, but I could have kept going, I guess. Oh my goodness. I'm running away from everything and getting the hell out of here. I don't want it. I don't want the random encounters. You probably would have done the same thing. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to fight these things. It's so annoying. Yeah, I mean, can't blame me too much, right? I guess I should have thought more about what her dialogue meant. But I guess I'll just AoE and... Yep, good enough for me. It's just too bad because these things don't really give me anything useful right now. Oh, I did recruit a poor soldier. Oh, I wonder if talking... I might put him in the party, actually. For whatever comes next, I might actually put him in the party. I wonder if Square will ever properly remake Chrono Trigger this game. Wouldn't that just be amazing? God, that'd be so cool. Okay, here's a question for everybody. I already know some of your opinions to this if we've talked about it before, but maybe not everybody's. I've played Final Fantasy VII. I played the original first on stream, and then I played Final Fantasy VII Remake. And personally, I love FF7 Remake. I know some people don't care for it, for a number of reasons. Story-wise / combat-wise, there's a lot of reasons why it's different and people don't like it. And what I want to know is, would you like to see, even if it was in a action RPG style or something like that, would you enjoy seeing an RPG like Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross remade in that way? Because I'm all for it. But I still love my typical turn-based JRPG too, and I would be happy with either, honestly. But I'm sure some people would not like it if... Also, what's up, Scab? Or a third game, Chrono Break. Scab, we've learned so much in this game today. It's been wild. I think these things are grass. I don't think this is electric, though. Or this is AoE. Get him, Van. Have y'all ever thrown a boomerang before? I have. It's not easy. Oh my god. I'd play for sure. At the very least, it doesn't replace the original. Yeah, absolutely. If it's like Kingdom Hearts in the menu, then yeah, sure. Yeah. It's kind of what I was imagining too. I wonder if I can run away, because I'm like right at the edge of the map here. Maybe I can just sneak out and get out of here. Please let me out, please let me out, please let me out. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're out. Cool. Yeah, see why I wanted to go out the front door? Because we'd be back on the overworld right now. We have a little bit left before they're... Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop. Stop. Please stop. Oh, there was J. Crew. I guess I didn't think of doing that there, actually. Considering the dual techs were a big part of Trigger, an FF7 remake basically did that in real time, it could work. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's possible, right? I'm just putting on the fast forward for this. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, so the remaster that just came out has a couple of nice quality of life things. Just like the fast forward you saw there. What's up, Salty Goldfish? Is this actual Chrono Cross? It is. Although it is the remake of it, or the remaster of it, so it's been a blast so far, though. I've been really enjoying myself. All right, that's hits everybody. Here we go. Let's get out of here. I used to play the different music on piano. That's awesome! Actually, our friend Skapluni, who's here too, I've heard him play Chrono Cross music on piano as well. And like, I mean, this theme right here is just... It's just gorgeous. I love this theme. I love this theme so much. Alright, well, while we're here, I am going to do what I said I would. And I'm going to put Norris in the party. Because if he's important... You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to put Norris and Radius in. We're just gonna change it up because I could see both of them maybe having some story relevant things to say here. So I'm gonna put them both in, which means I probably should equip them with some stuff. Although I don't know how many things I have that I want to give up. Dreamer's bandana. Oh, I didn't even see this yet. Starts you off in battle with your element power level increased by 1. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, he used to be one of the, I forgot what their title was, but in the Acacia Dragoons, yeah. How you doing today, Peter? I'm going to grab the... I don't have a ton of stuff to grab, honestly, but... That seems fine, I suppose, for now. Oh yeah, he's got some stuff on him, too. I should probably give them some elements, too. PS1 JRPG world map themes, right? Are you really, Scap? Oh, that's amazing. Let's try to auto-allocate or fill blanks and see what it does. Yeah, I wanted it to be mostly the yellow ones. I just wanted to see what it was going to give. Anti-green. Oh, interesting. I don't really want that on there, but I guess it's kind of neat. Actually, that is kind of cool. You shut off... Anti-white would have been so helpful during that boss fight, wouldn't have? Huh. Let's see. Electro, Bolt, high res, low res. Sure, that's okay. Earthquake, absolutely. Holy Light, sure, I'm cool with that too. Negate physical. Temporarily annuls foes' physical attacks. Yeah, this is all great. I'm cool with this. I think I would probably put on more... I wish that Yellow had more AoE moves. I'm grateful we have Earthquake, but I wish we had more of that. Do I even have an Electro Bolt? I have 1 Electro Bolt. Anti-green. I'm gonna just replace that with Electro Jolt, I guess. I'm gonna replace this with Electro Bolt just to see which one does more damage. And then I don't really want some of these. Green doesn't synergize with him, so I guess having both of them in the party is kind of not ideal. But that's okay. I don't even know... Yeah, I guess for now I'll just let it be. Let's get his. Let's remove his. I want to fill blanks, radius, see what it chooses. Anti-yellow, heal all, nice. Arrow Blaster, Eagle Eye, Bad Eye, that's cool with me. Inferno! Quick Draw, Tornado, and Tornado +1. I guess the only things I'd probably do differently is I would maybe give, like... I have 1 Arrow Blaster. I think this would be the other heal, honestly. Yeah. Might as well just keep it green, right? I guess this is okay. I don't really need red. Black is fine, though. I feel like I should have purifies on these characters, though, if they're not already there. Oh, I want infoscope. I want infoscope. I actually feel like that'd be super, super cool. Okay, I have heals up. I'm gonna change some of these to purify. I feel like having purify is just kind of a... It's gotta be like a must-have. Alright. This will be the crew for a little bit. Let's go back to Termina. Oh, you played on the SNES for the first time. What'd you think? What did you play? Everybody said Mario Kart on the SNES. Me and a friend of mine wanted to go to a bar, but ended at this boss's house. We were playing some Mario Kart on the SNES. That game is hard, by the way. Is Radical Dreamers version as good as the original? I remember hearing so less than great things about it. I can't speak to it, honestly. Maybe someone else here could, but... I mean, I've been liking it, but I don't have a point of reference, so... I'm just gonna save here really quick, just because we've been playing for a little bit and change some stuff around. I hope they bring back some sort of world mappage back with Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. Yeah, I hope so too, Scap. I would also very much welcome that. We're going back to the bar because apparently we fucked up. All right, let's come in here. What? Hold on. Wait. Can someone explain to me what exactly was it that I was supposed to... I mean, I clicked and I went in. Is that little dark, like, shade there supposed to be a door? That is so not clearly... What? Okay. Wow. What's going on here? Is that Karsh? It is Karsh. And that's Zoa. It's been a while, Lynx. Or is it Drew? That poor scumbag's with you? Oh, wait a second. Well, as long as you're here, you're one of us. You, stay put and listen to what we gotta say. After we fought you guys, we also entered Fort Dragonia. Oh, snap. Did they save everybody? General! You're... He disappeared? Damn! This is bad. General, are you alright? Riddle. Oh, his daughter, right. Ooh, my man, the naked guy. What's up, Zreka? Don't just stand there. Help the general. I cannot believe this would happen to the general. Like, I can't believe it. What in Dragoon's name happened here? What in Dragoon's name happened here? By the way, I love that his whole name is capitalized. Zoa, all caps. I love it. So, like, what are all these tiny shards? Not now. We have to stop the bleeding. Marcy, you pick up those broken pieces. We brought the general to Hermit's hideaway and prayed for his recovery. He was able to escape death. He's alive! But he still needs rest. However, we can't leave the manor for too long. So we came back here, leaving Marcy behind to take care of him, only to find... Oh, yeah. The poor military had taken control of Termina. Damn it, what a shame. What's up, Nameless Namek? How are you today? Because of them pores. What do you got to say to that? I, too, question the methods the military has taken. That is why I'm acting in line with Sir Lynx. Huh. Then don't you dare get in my way. We knew what was going on. The general talks in his sleep. Viper's live. Boy, I bet he hates Lynx right now. True. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna go talk to him and see what happens. I'm okay with Breath of the Wild, but I'm playing Witcher 3 and I'm like, oh god, Skyrim with the barrage of side quests. I struggled streaming it. It was just too much for me. I play it off stream though. Link's just behind this, correct? That bastard. He's not gonna get away with this. We've got some fault in all of this, so we gotta do something about that. But first, we've gotta rescue Lady Riddle. She's being held captive at the manor, which the poor military has converted into their headquarters. Hey, with your uniform, you can enter undetected, right? Let's join forces for the time being. It's not too late to go after him. One of us will remain here to collect info. The other will enter the manor. Let us meet afterwards. Oh yeah, the shards in the ground must have been pieces of the dragon tier. We've gathered as many as possible, but we don't have any use for them. You can have them. Links received Tear of Hate. Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. Now here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. It may only be temporary, but on the off chance that I'm actually getting to choose one of these to stay with me, oh, fuck. Okay. I have two thoughts, alright? Here's my first thought. I think Karsh looks cool as hell. And, like, I feel like I would love to have him in my party. On the other hand, Zoa also looks cool as hell. And you know what I just thought of? You know what I just thought of? Do y'all remember, and some of you didn't see this because you weren't here. Do y'all remember when I was in Viper Manor originally and Karsh had a treasure chest? And I kept being an asshole and I was like, hey, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. And I just kept doing that over and over again. And eventually Karsh gave in and let me into his chest. Zoa said, only I can open my chest. So maybe if I bring Zoa, I could get the chest inside of his room. But with Karsh, I doubt I'm going to be able to do that. But if I'm going to end up getting them forever, I need to think about this. Fuck. I think I'm going to go... God damn it. I'm gonna go Zoa. I'm gonna go Zoa. A huge part of me wants to go Karsh, but I'm going with this man right here. Zoa joined your party. You probably could bring them both and trade in Korsha or something. Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, hold on. There's only one thing I need to do here. I need to make his name all caps. That's the only thing I have to do. Sorry, Radius, but let's see, Zoe, where are you at? Oh, he's also yellow innate? Oh. Alright. Soa has joined your party. Maybe I'll talk to Karsh. Maybe he'll come in too. Come too. I doubt he will. We're counting on you. Okay, let's take a look at him. And maybe, I mean, this could still be temporary. I figured his strength would be nutty. I guess we're just going to use a bunch of yellow stuff in this one, and it'll be good. All right, let's take a look at him. Holy fuck. Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm going to take issue with something here. Okay? I'm going to take issue with something here. Do you see this guy right here? He's fucking jacked, right? Do you see how he's 6'3"? I'm 6'3". Do you see how he's 28? I'm 27. I'm about to be 28. He weighs 203 pounds, and he's jacked. Muscle is so fucking heavy. I weigh more than Zoa does. I weigh more than he does. And have you fucking seen me? Yeah, exactly, Finn. The weights of everyone in this game are grossly underestimated. And I didn't really get an appreciation for that until now. My god. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I've been loving Chrono Cross so far. We've been making some good progress, and yeah. It's all your huge dong, we get it. Oh my god. But yeah, mammoth build. I guess I mammoth build too, apparently. I've also got a mammoth build, I guess. Anyway, his agility is terrible, frankly. But let's go ahead and let's see what he has for elements. I wonder what his... Oops. Let's see what he has for default here. Dragon Rider. Jump from your steed to do an elbow crush dive. That's cool. And Geronimo or Gyronimo, I guess. How have you been, Drew? I've been good. Yeah, I've been doing well. We've been playing Chrono Cross for a few weekends now. And today was really like the first big day that really connected this to Chrono Trigger, which has been really fun. I was also gonna say too that yeah, I don't know how much more of this game we have left, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, and I'm just excited to see what the story continues to tell. I feel like I've made some bad choices in this playthrough, but that's the fun of it, right? You make choices, see what happens, and then see what would have happened if we made different choices. So, you look like him if you reactivated Drooby Curls to the age. I was gonna mammoth build, I guess. Good quote. Can you confirm about the same height and I'm also heavier than Zoe? I guess I'm also a mammoth build. Yeah, exactly. Isn't he? She's coming up to say hi. She's probably also coming up to say, Dad, it's bedtime. All right, let's go ahead and we'll fill these blanks. We're not gonna have as many yellow ones just because, unless I just put a shit ton of electro bolts on, which I might just do that. We don't need that many infernos. Negate physical and magnify. I think I'm cool with that, honestly. Low res, high res. Come here. Ow. Hi, cat. And he's gonna fart and lose his muscles. Just don't really want Hell Soul. I like having some black synergy and then some yellow synergy here. But I don't really have a whole lot of things to give. But that's okay. Hi, Drew. How's the stream going? Where are you at in the game? Well, we just got Zoa, so that should tell you where we're at in the game. We just recruited him, and he seems cool as hell. We are back in the alternate world. We learned a lot of stuff about what's going on. It was wild. Oh, I didn't realize the star fragment was an equipable item. Protects from status effects? Say his name quickly. Zoa. We love Zoa. Yeah, I had to. His evade percent is already dog shit. I'm probably not going to do that. Magic defense might be worth putting some points in, although it seems like he's already fairly tanky. Let's see. What do I want to give him? Stamina recovery rate's probably nice to give him. I guess the flu is a status in this game, yeah. Earring of Light, Trashy Tiara. Dreamer's Bandana. I'm going to give him the Dreamer's Bandana. Why not? He deserves it. And then I'm going to give him Mithril Helmet, make him even tankier. God, look at that 2% evasion. We don't care. We don't need it. Alright, let's go with this. Alright, now that we've got the crew, it's Viper Manor time. God, will you join me now? What was that for? What? Nah, he's not joining us. R.I.P. Well, let's head on over to the manor at least. And maybe we can just walk right up and get in. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is awkward. Then bring this boy Drew to me as soon as you find him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I found a lot of things in the Dead Sea. Why, Sir Lynx? Sir Lynx, where have you been all this time? We heard that you headed to Fort Dragonia with the General. Exactly what happened back there? There have been many strange occurrences since then. Yeah, right, they just ran by without a question. Perhaps you know of a boy named Drew? The man behind you is Acacia Dragoon Devazoa! Sir Lynx, weren't you in the middle of taking him into custody, sir? You are me? What's going on? What are you meowing at, honey? What? Can I hang up for a second? Let's just say I'm another you and leave it at that. Kitty! You want to see Zinni for a moment? Let's give you a little Zinni time because she's wanting to hang out and say hey. Sweet girl. She was snoozing a lot. She has a medication that she's on for her feline urinary disease, and it makes her pretty sleepy. So often now from like 7 p.m. until like midnight, she tends to be pretty sleepy. She was already pretty sleepy during that time, but now it's like, does that feel good? I love this cat so much. Yay, kitty. Yeah, she's such a sweetie. And then Anya's sleeping back up on her bed up there, you can see. Both just being good. I'll be honest and say I don't know entirely how much longer I'm going to go tonight, just because I did not sleep well last night. I do have work in the morning. But I want to go to the manor. I definitely want to do that. I also want to see if I'm right. I want to see if I can open up that chest now that I have Zoa with us. I think that would be fun. You gonna lay down, or what's she thinking? She might lay down, she might jump off. I don't know yet. She was starting to meow at me like it's like, Dad, it's bedtime. It's funny because the last time she was doing this a bunch, I was like, all right, Zinni. I laid on my couch, she just came and just laid on my chest. It's just like, I mean, that's what she wants, I guess. Where you going? You jumping? What's the plan? Where are you going? She said, I'm gonna moon all of Twitch chat. It's bedtime and you are the bed. Cats are the real star, true. I'd be nothing without him. Anya's very peaceful back there too. Nope, she's going up to the desk. Go up to the desk if you want. I need to go buy them more cat food soon. Zinni's prescription food is supposed to come in on Wednesday, like a 24-pack of it. But I am out, so I gotta go buy some tomorrow. I gotta buy Anya more food tomorrow too. I've got dry food for them in the morning, but I give them dry food in the morning and I give them wet food in the evening. That's what I do personally. There's benefits to both. And Zinni's got a prescription for both, so she's got a urinary care one for the wet and for the dry. Anya just eats natural balanced stuff that, you know, that she was eating when I adopted her, so. You jumping off? She's right by my audio interface, so if my audio starts to get wildly loud or wildly quiet, you let me know. You just gonna lay down up there? What's your plan? Come here too if you want. She really just stretched and mooned all of you. I thought her claws were going straight to my thigh. Oh, she's jumping. Alright, well, there is Zinnia time. Although she's oh, she's got her toy. Oh, let me throw it. Oh, that did get Anya's attention, though, as you can see. All right. Anyway, let's play for a bit longer, because, like I said, I don't want to be up super late tonight, but I do want to get to the manor. So, anyway, let us resume. So Norris has met Norris. Pardon me for saying this, but it appears that both of us need to look at the big picture. We will only have a limited understanding by staying in the same place. Silence! Commander Norris, there is an urgent message from Command. What is it? Sir, it is a level 2 security message. Go ahead, take no heed. This man's one of us. Yes, sir. Grobik has just arrived at the manor, sir. He's quite ahead of schedule. Understood. I will return ASAP. Yes, sir. Sir Lynx, forgive me, but I must return to the manor at once. Please come to the manor a little later. We'll discuss this in more detail there. One of us isn't literally my doppelganger, right? It's so funny because you see examples in. Actually, I wonder if I should. Nah. You see examples in like mainstream media of like time traveling, and it's not a good thing to be in the same time as like yourself. Weird shit happens, you know. Definitely something to avoid doing. But I mean, in this game, it's just like sure, whatever, I guess. Oops. There we go. I'm just gonna save really quick. I don't remember when I last saved. Oh, before I got Zoa, I guess. Alright, let's go to the manor. Please let me in the front. Hi. Sir Lynx, please go on through. Woohoo. If only I hadn't screwed around for a while before this, we would have gotten pretty far, huh? Time to feed those dragons again? If only. I like how it's not even because you brought Norris. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Exactly. It's like, oh yeah, sure, Lynx, I'll let you through. They look at Norris, they're like, ah, whatever. Being stubborn, eh? Oh, it's her. I'm gonna ask you one more time. What happened at Fort Dragonia? Where's General Viper? And where is the Frozen Flame? I do not know. And even if I did, I would never tell you. Ah, damn this goody two-shoes. Listen up, Missy. Do you know what kind of predicament you're in? Please, sir, this woman's done nothing wrong. She is a prisoner of the poor military. This is a legitimate interrogation. I do not believe that, sir. There has to be a better way to go about this. Just give it a little more time and... We don't have time, Norris. I have no time to be listening to your idealistic theories. Now, Missy, let's have you go down to the basement. No, please, wait. Norris, I've had enough of you for today. I want you to stay out of this. Take her away. Yes, sir. Wait, who is that dude back there? I just noticed him. He's making me think of Hisoka right now from the little I can see of him. And like Girahim-ish. You disappoint me. Remain on standby in the parlor. I can't hear you. Please, wait. Think of what you're doing. Is it really something you can live with? He won't talk to you. He has no interest other than fighting. This cannot be. Is he the one from the lab? That's right. This is the killing machine Grobik. Man's cosplaying as the Meteor and FF7 logo. Oh shit, look at him. Damn. Look at that fucking hair. Y'all thought Groose had good hair? Look at this guy. Grobik only takes orders from those who are stronger. Unless you just go like, Grobik only takes orders from those who are stronger. I heard that they're making more Storm. I finished everything that there was with it, but then I know that there wasn't any more episodes. But it sounds like they're making more. Ha! Another soldier who won't listen. Dismissed. Call in the cook. The hell one, of course. Yes, sir. What? Other fans of Flock of Seagulls, I see. And here we are. Okay, first and foremost, I think one of these was Zoa's room. Cats! This is the room. won't open. There must be a way. Only I can open that. Okay. Let's fucking go! Received Zoa's Toss and Spike? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna be cool as hell. It's gotta be a 7-1, right? Throw foe high in air, then beat him back down. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. Okay, I made the right choice. Sorry, Karsh, you are cool, but I mean, come on. Hello. Anyway, let's swap it back over to. So I was right in that I could open it. That's good to know. Yeah, so we're gonna have to rescue her if we can. This room was some shit the last time I was here. I never did figure out this puzzle, I think. Always nice when the game rewards you for logic. I do appreciate it. Look who it is.
What is it you want? You are really Lynx? There is something different about you.
I'm not Lynx.
Yes?
Oh. I'm not Lynx. You said you were gonna help me. I'm Drew. Dang it. I thought she might help me out with something. Oh, snap. The beans are coming. Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, everybody! Carlos, Sunshintabra. Welcome in, Bazlight. You're welcome back, everybody. I hope you all had a great time. We were just talking about Skyward Sword earlier tonight. I hope you had a wonderful stream. We're playing Chrono Cross. I can't promise I'm gonna go a ton longer, but it's been great. Yeah, you get the reference of it. Yeah, the music is copyrighted, so it always gets flagged in my my YouTube like VODs, but hello. What ya making me cook the poor soldiers food for? I figured that this dude is recruitable. I also think he's Korch's dad. It's gotta be, right? I figure yeah, it's gotta be Korch's dad. I just was gonna explore here before I went to the basement. Just gonna see if anyone was around. I wonder where Glenn is. Who's this? Is this the same dude sleeping? I tried to wake him up, but he won't budge. Well, he's useless anyway. Dude, that guy was sleeping like 4 weeks ago. I've been sleeping for ages. What the heck? Real Chaos, thank you for raiding. For those of you who are coming in, if we haven't met before, I'm Drew. I play mostly retro games, but, you know, kind of a variety of things. I love RPGs, so this is one that we've been playing. Chrono Cross. We're pretty far in it, so we're definitely in some spoilery territory if you don't want to get spoiled on anything. But I love, like, platformers. I love Metroidvanias. I've been playing Resident Evil 2 as well right now, which is not typically the kind of game I would play, but it's been something. Sir Lynx, please excuse these squalid conditions. Sir, this has been bothering me since we met up in Termina. The remake, actually. Yeah, I've been playing the remake, so I'm doing a second playthrough right now. You seem different from what I last remember. You just seem different. This man is not Lynx. What? He may look like Lynx on the outside, but his spirit is that of Drew. Is it true? Sir Lynx, what has happened? Ah, time to explain to this Norse what's going on. I see. So the Drew commanding the insurgent troops is the real Lynx. Everything is starting to make sense. We were wrong all along. We never should have joined forces with Lynx. And what brings you here? General Viper's daughter should be here. I see. Then you're here to rescue her. Understood. I'd like to help. I'm waiting for the music of him joining the party. We just have 2 of him in the party. Real should be in the basement prison. Please take this. The key? Let's go! There's a sewer system below the prison. You should be able to break into the prison by making your way through the sewers. Use the hatch downstairs. The sewers are full of monsters. Please be alert. I've heard of one particularly frightful monster. I'll be in the first floor main hall. Please meet me there once you rescue Riddle. Norris A and Norris B, join the party. Oh, snap. Hi, Orchid, it's that time again. Cha! What you talking about? You know, this. Cha! Norris is twin brothers. Cha! Cha cha cha! Your guest is waiting in the basement. Gotcha! What the fuck? Hell? Bless you, thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god, are we gonna be fighting him? I hope we can make him better or something. I wanted to see if I could talk to the people in here. Homie is low-key Ryu. What the fuck? That's just not what I was expecting. I guess it did say bring the hell cook, but I didn't really know what that meant. I thought maybe it was a different cook. Oh, here we go. I want to talk to you. Go down to the sewer system through a metal hatch on the basement 1 floor. After you rescue Riddle, come to me if you have any questions. How do you know what's going on? I guess you really are a prophet because we didn't say shit to you. We just learned of this and you know. I mean, I guess you know what we're doing here and you know what we're trying to do, I guess, but wow, that dude had way more info than I think he should have. Is this Hell's Kitchen? Yeah, actually, he just changed into Gordon Ramsay. Oh, fuck. Gawk, gawk, yo, gawk, pee, pee. Oh, let me in. Alright, whatever. Hi. That over there is her ultimate weapon, Gio? I guess like a guillotine? Gio. There's no way you can defeat that thing. Try me. Try me, let's see what happens. Let's see if I find anyone up here. Oops. Running to the chair. Hello. I reckon there's a secret room around here somewhere. I know where it is, actually. Don't worry, I got it. Zoe, what are you doing over there? Hey, Zoe, are you good? I never did find if there was anything in here, though. Oh, there's a note inside the drawer. Let's read it. Fear the one with the missing shield. Repress the anger of thy God. The moment you see truth from within the light, the God's anger will calm. Okay, that's definitely the room that I fucked up the first time I was here. Check the pillar in the armory. Okay, I don't know if I can still fix it, but I definitely messed up that puzzle when I was here the first time. I may go back there quick just to see if I can fix it. I remember this flower for something. This flower seems to be a living creature. Yeah, I remember this. It was Riddle's mom who showed us that, right? I'm trying to remember, but I think that's right. I still remember the first time the story was like, holy shit to me, was right here. This point right here was the first, like, holy shit moment of the game for me. And then, Fort Dragonia was the second holy shit moment for me. I might just save. I don't know. Not like I have limited ink ribbons like Resident Evil or something. Hi. Miss Riddle has been taken to the basement prison against her will. Is there anything back here? I remember that Lynx was all like, You are the Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age S Definitive Edition. Oh my god, when Link said that and really just put the two games together, that blew me away. It really did. I was so shocked when he said, you are the Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age S Definitive Edition. I'll never forget it, honestly. Well, I guess I can't fight that thing. It won't let me. Maybe I couldn't beat it anyway, so... Alright, so now I think we are just going to head down to the... I kind of want to see in the armory if I can figure out what's going on here. Wait, the armory was up... Where was it? Maybe it was downstairs. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going. I think it's down here. Is it this room? No, this is the treasure room. Armory on the other side? Remember. I don't think it's over here. Well, so there's two different rooms. There's the one next to that. One had the treasure room, and one was the armory. Oh, maybe it is the other one, because I think... oh, I'm mistaking this for downstairs, because I thought it was Karsh and Zoa's rooms. Yeah, this is the room. Okay. So I had to beware the one without a shield. But I already gave all of them shields. And then I fought them. Was that really all it was supposed to be? Okay. It's secured. So I could have just done this whole fucking time. What? Well. Huh. I feel like I should be able to get this here. I'll even come back in. Bad ending is locked in now since you failed that puzzle. Unfortunately, we can no longer get the good ending. You notice how much old games made you go to old areas to reuse content? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could have gotten this in the first place, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I feel like I don't know if I need to just like run through it. I don't know. I just want to run through it or not. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I just run through it. Do you have a new friend? We do, Darnanaki! It just says it's secured. Okay, brute forcing it won't work. Fuck. Alright, I'll come back, I guess. God damn it. Homie's not gonna let us this way. Hope we can go here. I almost had it. Just a couple more tries and I would have had it. It's locked from the inside. Wait, isn't this the fucking thing I have to take? Oh, this isn't the spot. It's at basement floor 1. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Is it right here? Where the fuck is it? It was supposed to be on a manhole on the basement 1 floor, right? Oh, now it let me grab the earring. Why didn't it let me grab that before? I guess I just didn't have quite the right angle on it. Weird. I don't want to be back here again. This room? Maybe it's in... these rooms. Oh, I don't want to come out this way. Oh, it's probably that right there. Oh, I bet it's that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, what? I remember this place. Oh, I remember this fucking place. Oh, snap. But we were here in the other world, right? Water current control room, floodgate bridge under repair. I think I just pushed this off. Now drop the barrel will clog the water system. If I want to clog the water system... let's fight some of these. We gotta see Zoa's new move in action, too. Oh, it's these fuckers! Oh, these dudes were so annoying, like, in the Monster v Monster stuff. Don't freeze my man Zoa. Thank you. Why did it turn me blue? I've used this before, but I'm gonna use it again. Let's see it in action once more. There we go. Get him, Zoa. Let's go! And watch this. Oh, it's not my turn. Toss and spike. Let's see it. Oh. Oh. Short and sweet. That was cool, though. I remember asking if you had heard of Lunar and these things, and the sounds remind me of another good old RPG series. Have you heard of Wild Arms? I have heard of Wild Arms. I know of someone who streamed through it. Their name is McPatches, and they told me about it. I have seen very, very little gameplay of it, but I've never played it myself, though. I'd definitely be open to try it, though. I would like to use... I don't have Black Hole on him, do I? It's just a Feral Cats. He's a cool dude, absolutely. Yeah, he was streaming it at one point. Let's do an earthquake. You've been watching Prices of Lunar. The going rate seems to be 175 these days. I thought I found a good deal on one that was only 75 bucks, only missing a map that came with the game. I look at how much the map is selling for $100. Oh my god. This is the first time, by the way, I've seen the sprain status effect in this game. I've never been sprained. But I sprained that one with the earthquake. That was such a long random battle because those things just cast so many abilities. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's continue. I guess I'm probably supposed to push that barrel too. Where's that one going? Is he going to the same place to block the waterway? Seems like it, yeah. Ta-da! I guess that makes a bridge for us is the more important thing. Heck yeah! Oh, there's a chest back there. Hold up. I'm gonna go get that chest. And hopefully avoid random encounters while I can. I could fight these, but I would rather not, if I'm being honest. Oh no. Oh goodness. Hannah! Welcome! What's going on, Hannah? Detonator it! I can make a better weapon for somebody. Can I smith skill inside of here? Because if I can, I'm gonna do it. But I don't think I can. I think I have to leave. Hannah, how was your stream? Thank you so much for coming. Oh. I see now. Okay, well I hope that it remembers that I put the barrels there. So we're playing Chrono Cross tonight. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this game or what's going on. But having a blast with it. We had a bunch of huge story reveals tonight. And I'm not going to spoil anything. Oh, God. I'm not going to spoil anything because I don't know, of course, who all in chat has played it before or who all, cares about getting spoiled. But we learned a lot of, lore stuff today, and it's been awesome. So, tonight's been a good night. What's up, Duskgales? How's it going, Sato Eric? Esperators, Wigsby, of course. It's a pleasure seeing all of you. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming on by. Thank you. But yeah, we are playing some good old Chrono Cross. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a good time. But more importantly, Hannah, how was your stream? Are you still playing Earthbound? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what you're still doing. Right? Is that what you're doing right now? I think so. I think you're playing Earthbound. Okay, so I need to go back to the sewers from the other side. So I will come up the ladder here, and then we'll come back in the other way around, and that will work fine, I think. Wait, did that block the water flow here? Oh, that monster's glitching out over there. But Earthbound, you're really loving it. Oh, good. I'm glad you're loving it. Yeah, that's a game that really blew me away when I first played it. I played it on stream just like I know you were as well, doing it for your first time. And it's just so unique compared to other RPGs. I mean, you play it, and mechanics-wise, it's very reminiscent of others that I know you've played and I had played too. But just the sense of humor of it and the story, it definitely struck me as being quite unique. So this story, a couple of the most notable things I'll say is that your decisions really do matter, and that's been kind of wild for me. So that's closed. Wait, that did nothing for me. Wait, that did nothing for me. Oh my god. Did I twist this thing the wrong way? I think that's what I did. So much personality and attention to detail for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, which I think is really fun. So yeah, I do enjoy this game quite a bit. It's so good. Well, I guess I need to not tighten it, but loosen it, I guess. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna open it. Okay, see now that looks like it. That looks like the water is flowing super fast there. But is it blocking the way that I'm falling in? I feel like that's not the solution for it, but what we did didn't work, so. By the way, I am just kind of avoiding these random encounters if I can, because these dudes kind of take a while to kill. I'm not too interested. You're in Forest Side. You just left Moonside? Oh, fun stuff. That's awesome, Hannah. I love that. I love it. Yeah. Have you played you haven't played Mother 3 yet, have you? I would imagine maybe not yet since you're playing Earthbound right now. It's been a while since I've played those games. But I did truly enjoy them. I never tried Mother 1, but I remember when it got, I think, ported to the Switch. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, it's the same fucking thing. There's like, okay, 3D is very hard to pick up on sometimes in this. I gotta say. Because I really thought it was like blocked now. I couldn't go that way. Well, that's where you're at, Scap. You really gotta get back to it. You should. Yeah, you absolutely should. All right, let's open it. Or no, we gotta tighten it. Tighten it. I just have to tighten it again. Tighten it. I guess I just have to fight the current and just walk against it. That's probably what I have to do now. And Kyra, thank you for the hydration. I am out of water, though. I should grab some more. I am also going to be ending here pretty whatever. I'm going to be ending here pretty soon. I'll get myself a little bit of water, though. Probably a smart idea. Back in a second. I'm just going to click A and attack things. Oh, lantern draws. Water, ta-da! There you go. I can stay hydrated now. I was very happy when we found Earthquake. Did you ever play Chrono Trigger, Hannah? Alright, so, aw. I love Chrono Trigger. I played it for the first time earlier this year. I highly recommend this game. I super highly recommend this game. I know there's always just so many things to play and not enough time to play it all. But if you think you could find time to play this one, some folks aren't crazy about it. I think it's because they're expecting it to just be like it's gonna feel like Chrono Trigger, which it doesn't. I mean, you can see the battle system is totally different, but it's worth it. Honestly, it's really, really good. been enjoying the heck out of it. We need to go... Now I lost track of what I was doing. I need to go back up. Yeah, I need to go back up there. I wonder if this will make it easier or harder for me. I feel like I would run into random encounters more. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now we just need to head to the other one again. Now that I've fully tightened it, I'm really hoping that I can just fight the current and walk across. And then I've just been a big dum-dum. Alright. We just gotta fight the current. See, there we go. Now we're talking. Ooh, a chest up there. More of these. Nice. Let's up this way. Another thing to turn. What does that do? Oh, it just opens up a door for us. Seems like it's just useful to have it open, so. Let's over this way. Oh, I see. Now I can go that way if I want to. Maybe I will. Let's just see first what's over here. Ah. So getting in the water would let me go there. Oh, I see. Can't get that way from here. Tighten it, open it, leave it alone. Let's tighten it, I guess. I am pretty tempted to leave and save this for later because I don't know if I want to figure out sewer puzzles at 1:30 a.m. Like, I could try, but I don't think I really want to. Because I feel like the more I'm looking at this, the more it's like, yeah, this is gonna be our life for a little bit. Just figuring out the old sewer puzzles. So, yeah, I think we're gonna just save and call it for next time. Yeah. I think it's just gonna take long enough that we might as well just do that, so. Alright. Well, everybody. Oops, I meant to do it slot 1. Alright, everybody. That is where we are going to, that's where we're gonna call it for tonight. Alright. Let me swap over here really quick. We'll get our music back on. And sign off. So, before I leave, I first want to say thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that you are enjoying Chrono Cross. I know some of you have played it, some of you have not played it, and all in all, I've just been having a blast with it. We met some new characters today. We met some, to say it in a non-spoilery way, we met some characters who were familiar today that I wasn't expecting to see. And I was pretty blown away by the Dead Sea. That area and everything there was a big holy shit moment. So I've said that there's been a few of them, a few big holy shit moments, and that's one of them. Was everything in the Dead Sea was wild. So looking forward to learning a little bit more about the world that we're in, our attempt to fight against fate. And yeah, you should, Sarah. Yeah, you should, because it's just like, wow, I'm shocked at what I'm seeing. So, but anyway, tonight's been great. We've managed to make our way back to this world, to this alternate world. We stumbled around a little bit figuring out where to go, but eventually we found allyship with Zoa and with Karsh, and now we are on our mission to rescue General Viper's daughter, Riddle, from the manor. We'll probably meet up with General Viper afterwards, and I'm not entirely sure what our plan is going to be, but it seems like us Dragoons, well, the Dragoons and us are going to probably ally up and figure out what we're going to do together. But it's going to be good. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it'll be fun. So here's to, looking forward to the next time we play this game. which the sad part is we're not going to play this again until next weekend. So for those who don't know, I typically will do 2 playthroughs at once. One is on the weekends and one is on the weekdays that I stream. And Chrono Cross has been our weekend streams. So Saturday, Sunday, if you want to see more Chrono Cross, we're going to play some again this upcoming weekend. I can't wait for next weekend to come, honestly, for many reasons, but this being one big reason for sure. Playing more Chrono Cross this next weekend should be lovely. I did mention that I have something else going on during the weekdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my nights on during the week. And we have been working on Resident Evil 2, which I don't really play a whole lot of spooky fucking games, but that one I have been playing, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to finish tonight. Pretty confident, or not tonight. I'm going to finish this week. I think I'm going to finish the playthrough that I'm doing this week. And then I got to figure out what I'm doing next. And I have some ideas in mind, and we can talk more about it later. I've been thinking about Mega Man, because I want to try 7 and 8. I also want to play the X games as well. I remember watching Hannah do that, actually. I've been thinking about, a number of different things. That's kind of been at the forefront. I still have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on my shelf, too, that I need to play. I've thought about other, platformers that I could get back into. Doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke again. I don't know. There's a lot of things that we could do. I haven't decided, but we will have to decide this week what's coming up next week. So, until then, we'll figure it out. And then last but not least, Friday, we do some other things on Fridays. Currently, I've been working on a Master Mode playthrough of Breath of the Wild. So I had been speedrunning Breath of the Wild for a bit in the past few months. I wanted to take a break from that, play some Master Mode before the new game came out. So we started a playthrough of that, and that's been a lot of fun. And then we do multiplayer games like Jackbox, Mario Kart, Gartic Phone, Smash, things like that. So it sounds like there's going to be some new Mario Kart maps that are going to be dropping. So maybe this time we'll do Mario Kart. But I like to vote on it, and then we can go from there. So, but yeah, that's it. I see some excitement for Tropical Freeze. I think that'd be pretty cool. It's been a while since I played a Donkey Kong game. I think Zinni's going to come up and say goodbye to all of y'all. Yeah, she wants to come up and say hello. So anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. If you came in on a raid, if you raided yourself, I really, really do appreciate it. This game's been so much fun to play, and it's been fun to just share with other people too, and hopefully you enjoyed seeing it. Whether it was for a while or for a little bit, I'm looking forward to playing more this next weekend. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to go send a raid over to somebody. I have a few friends who are live, who we could go say hi to. Zinni, she always sticks her head in between the mic and the cable. It's like, what are you doing? You silly little cat. Silly little Zinni. So anyway, we should go find somebody to raid. I've got a few folks who are live tonight doing some stuff. The moment I alt-tab, it'll turn off the background music, which I guess is fine. It's not very loud anyway. And then yeah, we'll figure out where to go raid, and then I'm gonna go get some sleep. Okay, let's see. So there's some good options. Some very good options. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a choice. I'm gonna give y'all 3 choices, okay? Choice number 1 is A Link to the Past Rando. Our dear friend, Mr. Bratterfield, has been doing charity streams. And I don't remember if it's for the full month of December or not, but I know that he's been doing a bunch of A Link to the Past. I saw him do that with, I think it was Margie the other night. Always love seeing him. Brad is someone who I definitely enjoy rating when I get the chance to. Ow, God, those claws on my knees. Zinni, why do you have those claws in me? I also was going to mention our friend, Mr. Opst. He's doing some shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. We can always go say hi to him. And then I was also going to mention our friend Toki is playing Final Fantasy IX tonight, which I've never played FF9. But I know that that's one that people have said before that I should check it out. So I think that could be cool too. Yeah, it's just Z3R, not SMZ3R this time. Jingle bells, Drooby smells really, really good. we drop by to say hi in your neighborhood. Hey, we'll raid Brad. That seems like a good Christmassy message for him too. All right, I made an executive decision. So if you want to come on along and come say hey, I know Mr. Bradderfield will appreciate it. No worries if you can't. It is late, but if you want to come say hi to Brad, I recommend it. Brad's great. Brad's wonderful. And like I said, he's doing some Zelda rando. I think a Link to the Past randomizer would be fun to do again sometime. I've done it a couple times, but it's been a long time. And it's a very, very good 2D Zelda. So let's go say hi to Brad. Thank you again so much for your company tonight. I hope that you had a good time. I'll put the music back on for a moment. Yeah, I'm just kind of rambling. So I don't feel that tired yet. I thought I would be pretty dead by now because I didn't sleep much last night. But I'm gonna get off, get some sleep, go to work in the morning, and I will see you on Tuesday. So have a great start to the week. Thank you all so much. And Zinni's ready to chill right here, but we gotta get to bed. She's like, I'm good right here. So anyway, I'll see you next time. All right. I have to alt tab to end stream. Sorry. Anyway, bye.